Hi, my name's Paul Grogan, and in this video, me, Mark and Fran are going to be doing a 3-player playthrough of Voidfall using some elements from the new Resurgence expansion. This video is sponsored by Clash Games and is being created in preparation for their Kickstarter campaign, which goes live in March 2026. The video was filmed using prototype components from the upcoming expansion, so whatever you see here is not final. And if you like the content that I create and you want to support me directly, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. Hello and welcome to a 3-player playthrough of Voidfall Resurgence. We are going to be showing off some of the expansion content tonight, not all of it. There's a huge amount of stuff in the new expansion that's coming from Clash Games, and we are going to be showing a bit of it tonight. We're playing with, I believe, I might be wrong on this, a scenario that has been specifically designed just so we can show you some of the new bits. I don't think this scenario is going to be included in the final version of the game, but who knows? Now, there's going to be 6 new houses in the expansion. We've got 2 of them tonight. I am playing with one of the original houses, which is Courtezar, which is actually one of the 4 basic ones, which is relatively simple. However, they have released some new focus cards for those 4 houses to give them a little bit of asymmetry. There is a new conquest card for every player. So no matter which faction you're playing, you have a new conquest card which replaces the old conquest card. That's because there's new things on it that fit with this expansion. But before we dive into any details, Mark is going to tell us about the faction that he's playing today.
I'm playing as House Ilravos, who look a bit mysterious and shadowy. They have, first of all, we get the innovation card for the first cycle, which obviously isn't normally.
Yep.
Which is quite important because I have a few actions that require spending a lot of food.
Mm-hmm.
The special thing of the house is I don't pay food during upkeep. I'm not allowed to. Instead, I have to spend science.
Yeah, so you force books down people's throats.
Exactly. I mean, you can still spend combinations of materials and guilds. Materials and energy.
But you can't use food in upkeep. You have to use science.
Yes. The other weird thing about them is they have a transhumanism card that replaces temptation.
Okay.
And it's largely about doing... all of the options on it are about doing one of your actions from your preferred focus.
Right. So you don't have a temptation card?
I don't have a temptation
card. So the temptation card is the one that you play that gets you corruption?
Yes.
So does that mean you're not going to be getting as much corruption as
us? Well, my innovation card has a
does get you corruption. Okay.
So one of the standard options that's on temptation is on the innovation card instead, where you take corruption and then do an action, an action from a focus card. However, this one's slightly different in that I don't pay the cost.
So you get a free...
Yeah, well, other than the small slice of corruption.
Okay.
But the transhumanism card, one of the options on there, I don't have to pay what's on the card either.
Right.
Because I'm paying a lot of food.
Okay. Right, excellent. So you're basically feeding people with science. Your starting agenda, just explain, because you've got a trade token on it as well.
Yes.
Because you start the game with a trade token.
My starting agenda, I score the lowest level of my tracks. So really, I want to push these up as fast as I can.
Yeah.
I also score for every sector that has 3 different types of guilds. It's got all the 5 different kinds, and presumably will include the mecha.
Yeah, so 3 different ones. Now, you also start the game with a new type of agenda.
Yes.
So we're going to be discussing these in more detail later on, but there are now 5 types of agenda in the game, and the 5th one is psionic agendas. And you actually start with one of these in your hand.
Yes, I do.
So very briefly, psionic agendas are a type of agenda. You play them as normal. They go after the end of your turn. They go into a slot on your board, but they don't give you scoring opportunities. Instead, they have things on them that you can activate as a bonus action at some point during the cycle. But then there is a downside to doing so, which you have to pay for later on. But we'll explain psionic agendas a little bit more later on.
Yeah.
Fran, who are you playing this evening?
I am playing Orakin, who are they are blatantly psionic types, and they seem to have a little baby in their helmets.
Okay.
So I have no idea.
Psychic babies.
Although that seems to be like the stone person.
Okay. Now, just before you explain it, all of these factions have a difficulty rating on the back, which ranges from 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yours is 5. So the difficulty of that faction is got all 4 blue dots filled in and then a red one on the end to say, look, this one's really complicated. So thank you very much for agreeing to play that one. But what makes it complicated?
So the way it works is a lot of its things is it will take something off a Voidborn sector and add it to yours.
Okay.
Or alternatively, sometimes making the Voidborn sector burst to get the actions you want.
Okay, so you're going to be moving like Voidborn fleet power around and corruption and population.
And one of the other key things is instead of a second conquest, I've only got not conquest, attack.
Yeah.
I can remove the Voidborn fleet from a sector and add a fleet power to that sector.
Yeah.
Annex it.
It's kind of like an attack, but it's not an attack.
But you don't keep the glory tokens.
No.
So
okay.
It's it's not so good for getting points.
Now, your special ability, if we explain that, won't make any sense to anybody because we haven't explained psychic agendas yet. But when we explain psychic agendas, the way that they work for most people, Fran, is the opposite. They work the other way round for you.
If I don't get a psychic agenda, I am going to be killed at my skirmish and I'm not be able to...
And you need to get one and flip it. Whereas if we flip it, it's bad for us. If you flip it, it's good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, just before we go any further, you've got a nice pink square. Yeah, so that is not because of your faction's ability. Well, it's your tech. So we're playing with a lot of new tech in this game. We're not going to be explaining all of them at the start. We'll explain them as we play. But you start the game with mind links. So how does that work?
So you get, when you play a developmental conquest focus, you can place one of these tokens on the board, and it's basically the thing that when you move forwards, you just advance straight over it. Yeah. But you can play science to be able to use the ability underneath it when you play it. So you can get an ability early
to then skip
it later.
Right, okay. And your starting agenda is going to score you points for each one of those you have on the board.
Any of those I have.
So all of these houses, I called them factions, they're houses, aren't they? They all come with 2 origin cards. So Mind Links was one of them. There is another tech that's included in the game if you would have chosen the other origin card, and the same for you as well. Let's just go back to you. Your starting tech, what does that do?
It's quite weird. So first of all, it means that production focus is considered one of my preferred focuses.
Okay.
So anything...
So you've got those 2 and you've also got... So you've got 3.
Which basically dovetails with the fact that I've got transhumanism that lets me do lots of things for my preferred focuses. But the other thing that's different is you may remember from the original game, agendas, you usually have to do a specific action to get them into play. Mm-hmm. But politics is never one that does that. None of those can be played through politics.
Right,
however,
you can.
Cytogenetics changes that so that now politics focus counts as any of them for purposes of putting an agenda out.
Right, that's useful.
So it makes it a bit easier to get agendas out.
Yeah, okay. And I'm playing House Cortazar. I start with Starbase's technology. And so in this game, ships that are in use in this game, we have our usual corvettes. We also have technology for phantoms. We'll explain those when they get them, but there is a new ship type. We've also got star bases. We've got mechanized guilds, which are a guild. They have a little counter to represent them, but they appear on the combat board as well. And there's one other thing on this combat board as well, which is 2 new types of tokens that you're going to see in the game. Do you want to just pass me one each of those tokens? Because we're going to be getting these tokens a lot. So you can collect these tokens during the game, and you can keep them as long as you want. Every time that you are the attacker in a combat, you may use one of these tokens. You cannot use one of each, you can only use 1 token. And if you use this token in combat, this is an approach absorption. So for the approach stage of the combat, you can absorb 1 damage. Alternatively, you could use this token, and this gives you 1 extra salvo damage. So these allow you to manipulate the battle in your favor, but they can only be used if you are the attacker, and they can only be used once per combat. Other than that, the objective of this game is the same, competitive. So we're going to be playing the game over 3 cycles, and it's whoever's got the most influence at the end of the 3 cycles. And as I say, we'll explain the rest of it as we go along. But we do need to determine who is the start player. Top, middle, or bottom?
Top.
Okay, start player is...
Middle, left.
Your left, my left,
Your
this
left. My left, that's all.
one. Right, there we go.
Anti-clockwise.
So, we start off cycle 1. We don't do any of this, we don't do any of this, we don't do this. And we now get the event. So the event for cycle 1 is We Are the Resistance. So all players are going to be adding a Voidborn fleet and a 1 glory token on 1 adjacent Voidborn sector.
So I've placed mine, which was putting
Stress over.
Voidborn cube there and a 1 glory token there.
So we're putting a Voidborn fleet and a 1 glory token on 1 adjacent Voidborn sector. So I'm going to put it in there and I'm going to put it on there. Front, you got yours?
On an adjacent Voidborn sector.
Yeah.
Do I want to do the same as I did last time? Oh yeah, it's that one. Yeah.
Okay. And then all players either increase their fleet power by 1 or increase the population of an uncorrupted set of a pure sector, or add a bankers guild. Now, we do need to look ahead to what we're going to score at the end of this cycle, which is if you have 10 or more pure population, you're going to get to add a guild and or add an installation. Or if you've got 3 or more pure bankers guilds, you get to move 1 of your tracks forward.
Yeah.
So, getting 10 population I think is quite tricky.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know what I want. I want one of the banker guilds.
I think I'm going for the banker guild. So.
Okay, I have a bankers guild. I mean, I'm
In my home sector.
tempted to go for that, but am I going to be getting 3 of them?
Oh, that's the question: is do I need the bankers guild or can I get it? I'm not going to take the bankers guild. I'm going to take the fleet power because I can get the bankers guild through shenanigans.
It's not that type of fleet power. It's that.
Oh, it's one across there.
Yeah, it's that.
It's not one.
It's not
Fine.
deploying.
Yeah.
That's still good.
I'm going to increase the population.
Oh, we're all doing something a little bit
Yeah, we're all doing
different.
something different.
Yeah.
So that increases my energy production by 1 and my materials production by 1. Right, okay, so now we go into the player turns part. Starting with Mark, and we're doing this 4 times.
Yeah.
We're going to have four turns. What you going to do?
It's all going to go fine.
Right, I'm going to go with playing my innovation card, which I am allowed to
Are
do.
you rubbing it in just because you're allowed to do that and we're not?
So once again, for those in the cheap sheets, the innovation card. So what I'm going to do first is do the middle action of weaponize. So I spend 4 food and I get to research a tech.
Which could be an advanced tech if you've moved your tracks
If I
on, but you
moved
haven't.
my tracks
But
on.
which of these techs would you like?
I would like mechanized guilds, please.
Okay, so we'll explain how mechanized guilds work. I'll just show you this on my screen. This is the mechanized guilds card. So what happens is you are now able, anytime that you build a guild, establish a guild, it can now be a mechanized guild, which is one of these. You can only have 1 in each sector. And what it does is it increases every single one of your productions by 1. So it doesn't matter how much population is in there. It doesn't matter what else is in there. One of these is going to increase all 5 of your productions by 1. And when you take it, the first person to take it gets 4 influence. You get to put 1 on the board and or you take a trade token.
I'd forgotten about the trade token, so I think I'm going to take 3 actions this turn
Okay,
instead.
so pop your trade token on there.
Yeah.
So you get that and you get 4 influence and you get to deploy that.
I
You
do.
get to establish that.
So I'll establish the mechanized guild here, and then that will increase my production by 1 of everything.
Yeah. It's good. It's interesting. It's different.
And then the trade token. So because you flip this one, that means I'm taking this first. So I will take a bounty token, please.
Do we have the bag of bounty tokens?
Which is that
That one.
back. I'll let you take it so you
And-
don't blame me.
The delights we have inside. Ooh, it's a resource of my choice. I think it's going to be money. And then oh no, I still need to resolve the rest of the actions. So then we will do research. So we actually produce resources. So I'll get
So you produce food,
Yep,
you produce
2
science,
food.
and you produce credits.
Yep. So then 2 credits, 3 science.
And then you get...
I was meant to take one of the
Oh, yes. One of the...
special
salvo damage tokens.
Yes, extra salvo damage tokens.
Yeah, all spotted.
Okay. This is the tricky part. Oh, I also get
Points
for things. That's not tricky. That's just I get 4 points. Excellent. So then I do the thing that's equivalent, or that's sort of like temptation.
So it's take a corruption.
Yeah.
Who's got all the corruption? I've got some corruption.
Okay.
There you go. Have some corruption.
So, to be on the safe side, I'm going to put it on here in case I miscalculate in some way.
Okay.
Hopefully I can get rid of it from there. So this is the tricky part. This allows me to take an action from my preferred focus, but I don't have to pay the cost, which is quite nice.
So basically you choose a really expensive action from one of your preferred focuses and you just don't have to pay for it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Which could be production. Not many of those cost anything. That could be a way to get rid of the corruption. Conquest. I'm not quite strong enough yet. Or it could be politics, which is not a bad
Could it be
idea.
politics? No, it could be production.
Yes, it could be production. Hang on, so what was the other one? The other one is reinforcement. That's the one. And I think it's going to be reinforcement. So the reinforcement action I'm going to take is the accelerate, which normally requires you to
deactivate a fleet power, but you get it for free.
But I get it for free.
That's very strong.
And Loki's going to...
We have a cat joining us.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus 2 points for whoever's holding the cat at the end of the game.
That sounds good.
No. Not today, Loki. Not on the board.
Sorry. You can stay there. Could I have a sector defense turret, please?
Yes, I got them here.
Oh, you've got some.
Or what is it you call them?
Discouragement triangles.
Discouragement triangles.
That is
trademark.
And then I'm going to move one of my tracks forwards. Now this is a slightly interesting question. But I think what I'm going to do is move my... I can never remember the name of the tracks.
Green track. I think it's culture.
Track.
I'll just
I
double
think
check.
you're right, yeah. And I'm going to remove...
The society track.
The society track.
Yeah.
So I'm going to remove the corruption from my board.
Okay.
Not the sector. I might find a way to deal with that. If I don't, that will be next round. We'll see.
Three actions done?
Yep, except I need to look at the next
Oh,
event,
yes,
and
you're going to
that
look at the
needs to
next.
go away. But I can always look at that whilst other people are doing things.
There you go. It's two of them, isn't it?
It's the top two.
You look at the top two. Okay, so my first turn. I am going to play my reinforcement card. I think I do have the materials. Yeah, I'm going to play my reinforcement card. And the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to accelerate. So I deactivate a fleet power in order to move one of my tracks forward. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my statecraft track forward, which gets me to activate a fleet power. But I also get to add a sector defense onto the board. So I'm going to add a sector defense here. And then for my second action, I'm going to muster. I'm going to spend 2 materials. And I'm going to deploy fleet power everywhere that I have a shipyard, which is going to be here and here.
You seem to have lost
There's
your
a very dangerous weapon that's been deployed by the Voidborn against my civilization.
Have you lost your corruption?
Is that what it's done? Is it knocked
No,
off
I got rid of the corruption by honest means, but it did knock off my trade has been interrupted. The cat has stolen.
That's my turn done.
Come on. I'm going to put this event to the top and this one to the bottom.
Okay. Right.
So just leave them like that. That'd be great.
So I have a plan, honestly.
Uh-huh.
What's that like?
I shouldn't have my innovation card.
I'm going to play progress.
Not that I was going to play.
And my first thing is going to be to produce science. Or do I? Yeah, I'll produce science because I need lots of science. And I'm going to spend 2 science to get a tech. And I am going to get the The ships. The phantoms.
The phantoms. Okay, well,
Because I like them.
We'll show this on the screen. So this is another of the new text. This is the phantoms, which is the new type of ship, which is this ship here. And once you have got this tech, you can now build the phantoms. So one of the interesting things with the phantoms is that whenever you are doing an attack, you can spend money to actually build a phantom fleet. So you can basically, you get a build when you do an attack. Also in the evaluation step, you gain one of the basic resources, either a food, materials, or an energy, for every pure sector that has at least one of the phantoms in it. Now, the phantoms, once you have got the basic phantoms, you cannot use their advanced ability, because this is what the phantoms do. So the normal basic phantoms just have one initiative for each phantom, but once you've got the advanced ones, then you get this stuff as well. So as if you're the attacker, you get an approach absorption, and if you're the defender, you get one salvo absorption. So yeah, this is what the advanced phantoms do. The basic ones just have that. So you get that, you get 4 points.
I've done that.
You get to activate a fleet power as the immediate benefit.
Yeah, I've got that.
And you also get 2 credits to pay for your phantoms.
Because I'm going to need them.
Okay. Any other actions, or is that it?
That's it.
Right. Mark?
Oh, it's come back to me already.
It has, yeah.
Okay, I think we're going to do a little bit of politics.
Shenanigans,
Politics shenanigans,
as we call it.
So, we're going to start by spending 2 science. Ooh. No, I was looking at the wrong sector a second ago. It's fine.
All good?
Yes.
2 science?
1 science.
One
I was
science.
looking at the wrong something else, apparently. So, 1 science to do politics. That moves my statecraft track up, which bumps up again. So that is going to let me deploy
to your home.
to my home sector.
Mm-hmm.
This now gives me the means to do prevail and spend.
We will prevail.
I mean, it was we are the resistance.
Yeah.
We will prevail. It's kind of fitting. So I spend 2 energy and a money. I upgrade this
Fran is the keeper of the glory
terrible
tokens.
2 token to a mighty 3.
And we're doing an attack. So we have our first attack.
Have the first attack coming.
Where are you attacking?
I'm attacking over here.
Oh, this cute little Voidborn all on his own. Barry, I think he's called. So
Yeah, Barry keeps throwing things into my yard though.
So what are you going in with? So that's your home sector, so you can leave it.
Since it's my home sector, that means I can take both of these in.
So you win the initiative.
Exactly.
And you
So
kill
that
Barry.
means I kill Barry.
Poor Barry. Okay.
Running his leaf blower at 4 in the morning. we need some sleep.
He's leaving the light on, is he?
Yeah. Okay, so I will then take this glory token and score a whole 4 influence.
Just bottom that. There we go. So you get 4.
4 influence.
But that's it. It's just a nice little sector. Nothing special.
However, I've played a politics card, which means that I can
So that should have been declared when you played this. You declare that you're playing the agenda at the same time. Yeah, but we'll say you did that.
Yes,
That's fine.
I would have declared that I was playing that.
So
Because just like any agenda, you can do this at any point.
Yeah. So I'm now going to show the psychic agenda. This is Paul in the editing room, just confused as to why I'm calling them psychic agendas. They are psionic agendas. This is what they look like on the front of them. And the special thing with the psychic agendas is that you can only play it when you are playing exactly that card. Now that's for the rest of us. Mark's special, because Mark, whenever he plays his politics card, it can count as anything. So what this does, when you play this as an agenda, this is the action that you get to do. Now this is a new action. We've not seen this before. It basically means that you can discard one of your focus cards from your hand, put it into your discard pile, which means you can't then play it again in this cycle, but you get to do one of the actions from that card as if you'd played it. Now, what's cool about these psychic agendas is that there is another action, the action that's printed on them, you can do that again on a future turn if you pay this cost. So if Mark returns a trade token on a future turn, then as well as all of his other actions, he can do this again. But if you do that, it flips it over. Now, once it's flipped over, you then suffer these 2 penalties and it will flip back in step 4 of the evaluation phase. So these 2 penalties are that in the skirmish phase, you're going to have 1 extra attack against you. And also, if this card is ever removed whilst it's face down from your player board, you put a corruption onto that slot. So you can't just easily, flip it over and then remove it. If you do remove it, you're going to get a corruption. Now, these psionic agendas, they can be played into one of your slots as normal, and they are a different type. So you cannot have 2 psionic agendas here. But you've also got a new slot, which can only have psionic agendas in it. So you can put it in here, and you can also have another psionic agenda here. Now, the benefit of putting it here is this board. So this board here is an extra board that every player has, and whenever you play a psionic agenda to here, or you flip it over, you can move your Vanguard marker, which is this, onto the board. Now, it can only go onto a non-home sector, which I believe has to be pure. And what it does is it means that when you are evaluating your agendas in phase C, step 4, everything is worth double. So you get double the points for your agenda cards for the things that are in that sector. So that's a good thing. The downside is that in a skirmish against that sector, the Voidborn have 1 approach absorption. So they are shielded when they attack the sector with the Vanguard in it. And also, it means that that sector can always be attacked. Even if it's not adjacent to like a Harbinger or a Voidborn sector, it can always be attacked. Now, when you're playing the competitive version of the game, other players, when they attack you, they get 1 approach absorption as well. And the other interesting thing, and this might happen in this game, if 2 people have 1 of these on the board, those sectors are considered adjacent. So a sector with a Vanguard token in it is adjacent to any other sector with a Vanguard token. So these psionic agendas, you could, if you wanted to, just play it and put it into a normal slot. But if you put it into this slot, then you get to play around with this, which has advantages and disadvantages. But like normal agendas, you play them when you play your card, you resolve the action on them, and at the end of your turn, that's where you decide where it's going to go.
Yep.
And is that where we are now? Are we at the end of your turn?
So I'm resolving this to...
Okay.
I'm going to discard my production card.
To do one of the actions of that card.
Yep, and the action I'm going to do is the Thrive action, which moves up my culture track. So then I will increase the population in my home sector, since that's the only one I can do it in. And then obviously increase
production of food and credits.
Food and credits.
Well, you're moving up the tracks faster than you did this afternoon.
Yes.
You've played this house once before, so...
Yeah, hopefully I've learned something from last time. Okay, and then I got to decide which slot this goes into.
So are you going to put it on the new psionic board slot thing?
I am not, because I made a minor mistake in that I should have left that uncorrupted. I can't assign it there, so I think I'm going to have to pop him down here.
Can't assign it where? So we've just had clarification that you can actually place a Vanguard into a corrupted sector. The disadvantage of doing that is it doesn't actually have much effect, because the Vanguard, what it does is it doubles the effectiveness of everything that's in there for the purposes of agenda scoring. And as we all know, the agendas pretty much only score for pure sectors. So Mark, you can put it in there if you want to.
I'm going to do so.
Okay.
I am all done.
Okay, so I'm going to play House Cortazar's new card that makes them asymmetric. So this is exploitation. This replaces the politics card. We don't want politics anymore. We want exploitation instead. And I'm actually going to do this ability. So this is really interesting. So this allows me twice to upgrade one of my glory tokens, but this allows me to remove a Voidborn fleet from an adjacent sector. Now you can never empty a sector of Voidborn, but you can use it to reduce the fleet power that's in there. And the galactic event that happened at the start of this cycle added another fleet power to here. So I'm actually going to play exploitation. I'm going to spend 2 energy, and I am going to upgrade this 2 to a 3 and then to a 4. So could I have a 4 glory token, please? And then I'm going to remove that fleet power. There you go. Thank you very much. And then the second action I'm going to do on exploitation is ransack.
No.
Charge.
I'm glad you're over there.
Yeah. So I spend 1 credit and I take a corruption. Uh-oh. Where am I going to put this? I'm going to put it here. Bit dangerous, but I do get to take a trade token and I do get to attack. So I'm going to take this trade token here, which means I get either a bounty token or a science. I'll have a bounty token. Could I have a bounty token, please? Cool. What have we got? Oh, we got one of the new ones. Oh. So there are new bounty tokens included in this game. This means that I can do redeploy for 2.
Ah, yes.
Oh, or I can have one of the base. Ah, well, that means I could. Oh. Well, that's changed everything. So I could do that.
Yeah.
Well, let's do that. Okay, and now I'm doing the attack.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Okay, apparently we are streaming this live for some people. Nick is saying you can place your Vanguard into a corrupted sector.
Okay, I'll place the Vanguard.
Okay, I didn't think that was the rule, but thank you very much, Nick, for correcting us on that.
So the Vanguard just sits here.
Yes.
Looking very regal.
You can't go into your home sector.
Can't go into your home sector.
I mean, obviously, the doubling the scoring is fairly pointless if it's not if it's corrupted, but it's fine. There's time to deal with that.
It's a Vanguard tile. That's what it's called.
Aha.
So the final thing for me to do on my turn is to do the attack. So I paid the credit. I took the corruption. I took the trade token. The trade token got me the bounty. The bounty allowed me to do that, and now we're doing an attack. I was going to attack here, and I think I still am going to attack here. But I could attack here because there's a reclaim token here.
Yeah.
And because I've got all of these now, it might be better. So I'd have to go in with...
You'd need...
Oh, no, I need 4
You'd need
because
4.
there's sector defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that.
And with the amount of corruption you've got, then... Yeah.
Let's not do that. I'm going to go in here with 3. So, there's no sector defences. I win the initiative. We get rid of that. I gain these, and I score 6 influence. Okay, and then that's it. That's my turn done. Thank you.
So I'm going to use my new development card.
Okay, let's have a look at that. So this is your special development card that is just for you. So we have 3 actions. The grow is you can establish a guild anywhere. Salvage is you can remove an installation
from a neighbouring
from an adjacent Voidborn sector and spend the materials in order to place an installation.
I think it's the same installation.
The same installation into
your sector.
So you're basically you're stealing one of their things.
Yeah, basically.
You're stealing one of their things. And the one at the bottom is inoculate. So this is spend 2 science. And again, you reduce the population of an adjacent Voidborn sector to increase your population and remove a corruption from the sector which is adjacent to it. Right, okay.
Or from your sector. So.
Yeah, so this as you say, this is interesting, this house. It's going to be manipulating the population and the Voidborn and everything else.
So I won't be doing the bottom bit because I haven't got a corrupt sector.
Okay.
I'm going to get my guild, which is going to be a money guild there.
Mm-hmm. Bankers Guild there, so that increases your money production by 2.
2. Because I'm going to need it to get my little ships out.
Yeah.
And then I spend 1 material and I'm going to take that.
So you take an installation from an adjacent Voidborn sector and place it in there.
The other thing is, when I do the development, I can place one of my mind links onto my board.
Oh, yes. Now, you've only got the basic version of that tech, so you can only place it in the 0 or the 1 section. Yeah.
So I'm going to place it here,
mm-hmm.
and I'm going to spend 2 science to get the ability.
Yeah.
Look, one science because it's in the one area.
Yeah, one science.
Because I desperately need a psionic card, otherwise I'm screwed at the end of the
just as a reminder, the Mind Link technology allows Fran to place these tokens on her board, and when she does so, she can spend a certain amount of science to actually activate that slot.
And I will activate it, and if I've planned this correctly, I'm going to...
You're going to take that one?
Take that one, because it looks very, very tasty.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Right. Mark, for the third turn of this cycle.
Well, it's about time I transcended my humanity.
I think so.
I've been saying that for years.
Is this your new card?
Yes, I'm playing transhumanism.
Okay, we'll just show this on the big screen so people can see it. So this is the transhumanism card, which is unique to the house that Mark's playing. And yeah, we've got the 3 actions, but each of these actions is all about taking one action from one of your focus cards. So this is spend 4 food to do one action from one of your focus cards, which could be in your hand or your discard pile, at no cost. You take the action at no cost.
Yeah.
This, spend 2 credits, activate a fleet power, and take an action of a card. And this is to spend one of those tokens to produce something and then take an action of one of those cards. Now, if you do 2 of these, which you will be doing, and you choose the same focus card, which you cannot do the same action more than once. So you can choose the same card, but you cannot do the same action twice or even 3 times. So what you going to do?
So I will start off by doing the production.
Okay.
Bottom action.
So you
here.
spend that token that you've got.
Salvo token.
Yep.
If I can pass it back to the guardian of the tokens.
So this is what? Infuse.
Infuse. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to produce 3 money, since it's versatile. And then I'm going to take an action from one of my preferred focuses, which is going to be a bit of a strange one. Oh, no, I'm going to do the one of production, which is Thrive. And I'm going to move up my... oh, come on, brain.
Society. Stagecraft.
Thank you.
No, society is the top one.
Society, yes, that's the one.
Stagecraft is the next one.
And then it's economy.
Economy.
Yes. So I'm moving along the society track. So what we're then going to do
and that gets you a
is
tech.
Get a tech, and the tech that we're going to get is it's either data refinery or psi-wave resonators. I think we're going to do psi-wave resonators.
Okay, we'll show this on the screen. So this is another of the new techs, and this is whenever you play your progress focus, you can spend 1 energy and 1 science to remove a corruption from a hex, and you can also remove a voidborn power from an adjacent sector. And I believe, I might be wrong on this, but I'll check, that the sector that you remove it from has to be adjacent to that one. The one where you removed the corruption.
That would make sense.
I will just double check that now.
Okay. So I get 4 influence for this. I gain an energy.
Okay, it is correct. Thank you.
I gain a science, and I get to build a science guild. And the science guild is going to go in the only place it can go, this corrupted sector.
Nice. They won't mind. They're scientists.
Think of it as just learning about the universe. Corruption is a part of the universe.
They don't worry about these things.
Exactly. And that was just one of the actions. So we're now going to do exploit. So for this one, we are going to spend 3 food. I'm down to 0, but it's fine. I don't need to feed.
You don't need
people.
food. No,
I just
they
give them science. Right, and then the action that I'm going to take is my favourite, which is accelerate. So I'm going to move up the society track again.
Again?
Wow. I'm going to get 2 money. And I'm going to remove a corruption, which is going to come from this sector here so that I'll be able to actually score that for agendas in a second. Okay, and then this is the final bit is a difficult question. So we're then going to, I should have declared this at the start, apologies.
You're going to do 3 actions.
Do 3 actions.
So you put it on there.
I put it on here. And what I'm going to do here is gain further fleet support and then do yet another one of my preferred focus actions. My choices here really are between doing the optimize to get rid of this and shuffle things around, but I'm slightly tempted to do strategize from my conquest card and move this off onto here, because if I've calculated this right, I'll only be at 1 threat.
Yeah.
So
you have
they'll get shot down here, and I have initiative here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm going to choose to do strategize. So that will cost me... Unless...
If you were to flip over your psychic agenda, you'd then be attacked by 2.
I would, but I don't think I am going to.
You're not going to? Yeah.
Because I'm using the token. I was debating between doing it through here. They're kind of... I mean, this costs me money, but it's slightly better.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to spend the 2 money... Oh, no, I gained money from that, didn't I? No, I'm spending a money and an energy to do strategize. So I remove this, place that on my house mat, and then I get to take an agenda, which I've totally thought about. Well, I'm going to take sustainable luxury because I'm 1 step away from scoring.
Okay, nice. That goes to your hand.
It goes to my hand, yes. And now I've got a mess of cards everywhere. So, Transhumanism was the one I played. These were the ones I was just referencing what I was doing. And there we go. That was my...
Did you get all of the stuff when you bought that?
Yeah, I got all of those and I got to place my Science Guild. Yes, right. So we're okay.
You all done?
I'm all done.
My third turn. I'm debating whether to use my trade token because I like keeping it for the upkeep, covering over the upkeep, but also I'm a busy man. I've got things to do. I've got places to be. So I'm going to play my other House Cortazar new asymmetric card, which is my new production. So as you can see, this is quite different from the previous one. But I get to remove a corruption, I can produce food, and I get 1 point for some things. I get to move up on my lowest track, and I get some food. Yeah, all sorts of fancy things that make it slightly more different than the other ones.
Your people like food, it seems.
Yes, and I'm doing all 3.
Yeah.
So the first one I'm going to do is... I'll just spend a credit to do buffer, which moves that up to there, which gets me this trade token. Oh, well, I'm all right using that trade token then. So I'll get that one, which is a bounty token. And I get 2 food. Could I have a bounty token? Oh, it's all right. I've got it here. What we're going to get this time. It is... Okay, so that... Oh, that's really good. Oh, okay. It's not as good as I thought. I thought it was get any 2 resources and activate a fleet power. It's not
This
that.
is the spend 2.
It's spend 2 resources to activate a fleet power. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to spend 2 food to activate a fleet power. Right.
Getting fleet power, it's precious though.
Yeah. So how did I get that trade token? Because I moved that up there and I did that because of that. Right. That's buffer done. Then I'm going to accelerate. So I spend my remaining 1 energy and my remaining 1 materials. Gosh. Okay. I'm going to move that up to there. Increasing the population of a non-corrupted sector. I'm going to increase that to 5. That increases my energy production, increases my materials production. And then finally, I'm going to do the top action, which is Nourish, which is to spend 2 science, remove a corruption. Now, I'm going to remove this because I have a plan rather than this. So I'm still getting to get attacked by 2. So remove a corruption, produce food. I'm producing 1 food. I then get 1 point for each one of my normal guilds, which is 1, 2, 3. So I get 3 influence. Puts me up to 19. And that's it. Yep, 3 actions done. Trade token goes back. That goes there. That is my 3rd turn done, I believe. Fran, your 3rd turn.
It's all gone horribly wrong.
It's 4th turn, right?
4th turn, is it?
No,
I hope not.
I'm last player.
No.
Have I played 1 extra card by mistake then?
No, because you discarded a card to get the 1 action from it.
You did. I hope.
Okay, so I have another turn that I
You have another
cast
turn.
for.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm relying on my 4th turn.
I could do with 5 right now. Because I'm not doing any of what I wanted
Well,
to do.
Mark doesn't need his extra one. So if you sell your extra turn to Fran,
send that to you, yeah.
Yes, please. So I'm going to do prosperity.
we're just making up new rules as we go along now.
I really wish I had a temptation card now, because this needs it.
Would you like to buy this?
I'm basically going to get all the guilds right now.
Okay.
All
off
of
we go.
them.
All of them.
All of them.
There's a lot of them here.
I'm going to... So I'm playing it with my...
With your agenda.
with my psionic agenda. So first off, I'm just going to move...
Oh, but it zooms forward.
It zooms forward, which allows me to place a guild and produce on that guild. I'm going to be getting a guild from that. So I'm thinking, do I need a food or a money guild? Do I just get the other money guild? Oh, shit, I've got nowhere to put it. That doesn't work.
You've nowhere to put your guilds.
I've got nowhere to put my guild.
Okay.
I can... Oh. So I'm not doing that action. I'm doing the bottom 2 actions.
Okay.
It's fine, because I'm still getting a guild from that.
Yeah.
So...
And that guild is the one that can go in
Anywhere.
in floating in space.
So it will be a money guild then.
That can't be.
Everything's gone wrong.
Everything has gone wrong.
It's all gone wrong.
Yeah, that has to be just one of the normal 3 guilds.
I shouldn't have got that one. I should have just got one from the top. Damn it. What am I going to do? So I'm not getting that. It's fine. But I need to play that because otherwise I messed up. Anyway, I'm going to take a stupid attack. So I will still do that card because I have to, which lets me upgrade a glory token.
Yep.
And puts a food token floating in space.
Floating
so
in space
there.
here. So your food production goes up by 2.
2. Which means I actually produce them now. And then I will do those 2. So I might as well... No, actually I need to produce materials. Which gets me 3 materials. And
then you get any 2 of any resources.
Any resources. Which I think is just going to be money. And then I'll do the bottom one, which is to spend an energy and a material. But I'm actually going to just use my money to do it. Move that across.
Can't use money as... Oh, no, you can.
Yes,
Yeah.
to put a shipyard in there. You got one. And I will see if there's an agenda card that's going to help salvage this turn. I'm not sure there is there? Let me have a think. What am I doing next? I'm doing that. Okay. I'll just take 2 of these and hope and pray that one of them's going to be about... No, one of them's got to be about money guilds, right?
While you're thinking, I'll just explain how Fran's special Vanguard board works. So we've mentioned that these psionic agendas, they give you an extra ability. So when you play them, you get to do the ability on them. And also on a future turn, you can basically do the ability again, but that flips them over. Now for me and Mark, if we were to do that, that means when we get attacked more. Fran is the other way round. So if Fran takes one of these and doesn't flip it, you get attacked more. But if you do flip it, you don't get attacked by me.
I have to have one, because if I don't have any flipped,
Yeah.
which is why I had to absolutely have one and play it as well.
Right. So if you don't have one flipped, the attack is stronger.
Yeah.
But if you have one and it's flipped, then it isn't stronger.
Yeah.
So it is essentially, it's the other way
Which
around.
is why I had to get one, which is...
So where are you going to put that?
It's going to go there.
And are you going to place your Vanguard?
No, because it doesn't benefit me at all.
But...
Because that doesn't work by...
No, I'm just saying, if you did place your Vanguard, then we have 2-player Vanguards on the board.
No!
You'd be right next to Mark.
No, definitely not.
It's like she doesn't trust me.
No.
It's very hurtful.
Right. 4th turn.
Because what I want to do is an action off one card and an action off another card.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No. Yeah, because what I'm realising is I want to get a money guild down because that is required for that. It's all right. So we're going to... So I'm just going to do development. So we will pay a material to put out a money guild, please.
Bankers Guild.
Bankers Guild, yep.
Here.
Here.
Increases your money production by
Increases
2.
my money production by 2. And then I will bring back a fleet marker to place a
guild and an installation in that sector.
Yeah, so I'll place a discouragement triangle, as we like to call them in the biz, and a mechanized guild, please.
A miners guild?
No.
Oh, one of your fancy ones. Oh, we're all out of fancy ones, I'm afraid. No, we haven't.
There's one there.
I assume that Mind Clash Games are going to do metal versions of these mechanized guilds for those of you that have the metal tokens.
All right, so then that increases production of everything by 1.
Everything by 1.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 mechanized guilds now. Wow. Yeah, I like them.
I don't think this has been updated then properly because that should be at 6 if we've got 2, 4.
Your science should be at 6.
Okay.
Your credits should be at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That is correct.
I'm not sure we should allow it.
The
What?
energy
And
and
having
material
good
should be
production.
2. That is correct. Yeah, I just missed the one off the science.
That shouldn't be on 2, that should be on...
Okay, and I think I'm still alright. There's one here, they'll get obliterated by that. Here, I just remembered they do actually have an approach.
They've got an approach absorption
shield.
here, so they will...
But
you've got 2.
I've got 2, so it's
You're
still
okay.
okay. Oh, plus these provide salvo
They
defense. I had forgotten that.
They do.
So in actual fact, I might make this into a shipyard because he will survive.
So what's going to happen is you'll get attacked.
Yeah.
It's not your Vanguard sector, so they don't have the salvo absorption. Sorry, they don't have the approach absorption.
Yeah.
So they...
We'll tie on initiative.
So you both attack each other.
Yeah.
But your mechanized guild in defense gives you 1 salvo absorption.
Exactly.
Yes.
So they'll die. Yeah.
Okay. You all done?
Yes.
And that's it. That's your 4 turns. I'm also developing, but we're going to do some slightly different developing, I think. We are going to settle here. So I remove this fleet power. Bring it back there. We're going to establish a guild, and we're going to build an installation. Because I've got star bases, I can build a star base here, and whenever I build a star base in a pure sector, it increases the population. That is the 10. But also I'm building a guild. So what guild do I want to build there? I think... running a bit short. I think we're going to build a farmers guild. Farmers guild here. So that increases my food production by 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I've settled. Then I think I'm going to harmonise. Let's do it. So I'm going to spend a science to either increase the population of a pure sector or remove a corruption. So let's just go through this myself. I'm being attacked by 2.
Yep.
If the 2 comes in here, the starbase kills one of them and then I win initiative.
Yep.
If the 2 comes in here, my starbase and my sector defense kills it.
Yep.
So I don't need to remove them. I'm absolutely fine. So I'm going to put that up to 6. Because that gets me more influence.
And just build another guild and you can have a safe haven. Oh,
Good.
wait, hang on.
6, 6. I'm done. Just did that. Did 2 actions. Where's not going well for me is agendas, because I haven't taken any agendas. But other than that, I think it's going all right.
I've not got any scoring ones. Well, there's one on my hand.
This is going very suboptimally, but I've got a vague plan. I'm playing reinforcements so I can play that card.
And that card can be played when you play the reinforcements card. Yeah.
So it's reinforcement or conquest, but if I do a conquest, I die.
Okay.
So move a fleet power across and put a thingy bob on there. I'm not going to...
The shipyard, yeah.
I'm going to completely forget about how much it's going to cost me to feed everyone. But that's
tomorrow's problem.
That's a 6-point move.
Okay.
Which is the only reason I'm doing this.
So technically you don't took it until the end of the turn. But, yeah.
That moves... So I'm going to do the top bit to move a fleet power back, to move this one forward, the reason which will be evident when I eventually score my agendas in several years' time, and that pushes the fleet power back. And then I'm going to do... And I can't place a defence thing anywhere because I have no slots, which is why it's so suboptimal. And I'm going to use my money again instead of my material.
I can produce 3 things.
And I'm going to produce...
I got one here.
Oh, you got one there. And one there.
So you want one here.
Oh, no, not one of those.
Oh.
I'm having the new ship out.
Oh. The new ships have come out to play.
Not that they are any different other than the fact that they will give me more resources.
Well, they're going to get you more food.
Oh, so, yes, that's how I'm going to feed myself.
So 2 in here because you've got 2 shipyards and one
in there.
Nice.
So
very nice.
I still haven't attacked anything or taken anything over or used any of my special stuff.
No, but you got the new ships.
I've got the new ships.
What else do you need?
Exactly.
Oh, and I need to do this, which is to spend an energy and a money to flip it.
Yeah, and when
which
you flip
upgrades
it,
my glory token and allows me to put another guild.
But it can't be here, is that right? Am I right in thinking there can only be one?
Yes, but I can put it in here.
You can put it in there. Yeah.
And it's energy because eventually this is going to score me if I get 2 energy and 2 material
you just
guilds.
need 1 more energy guild.
So
it's like
it's a long-term game, right?
It's basically half an arc ship.
Don't forget to increase your energy production by
2. Yeah.
That's not bad. That's 2 very good sectors, fully occupied, loads of ships.
Yeah.
Ready to attack Mark next turn.
That's when you get your vanguard.
I mean, technically I could put that out, couldn't I?
I'm going to have to start building ships. I don't want to do that.
Well, no. Oh, yeah, because you've just flipped it. Do you want to?
No.
So if you do, and you place it here, it means all of these are going to count double for any of your agendas. So have you got any agendas that will score you points?
So I've got an agenda that will score me 3 points for every sector.
So that would be an extra 3.
Guild. Oh.
No, I think it...
Well, that does
again,
it count?
we'll get a rules clarification on this.
No, because it just counts for 1 more, and that only requires 1, right?
I don't think it doubles.
Yeah.
I don't think it counts as 2 sectors. I think it means you've got 2 of them, 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 2 of them.
Would not help me at all.
Right. Okay.
Or, oh no, I can't put it in home sector, can I?
I was going to say, if otherwise you could
I could have doubled that, but it's
yeah.
If I'd have planned ahead, could I just swap my guilds over? Damn it! No, it's fine.
Okay, so you're not going to place your vanguard. Right. Are we all done? Is that the end? And now you took your agenda.
And now I took my agenda.
Yeah.
Well, you're the only person with a second scoring agenda, so...
Yeah. Okay, right. Let's go on to phase C. Skirmish. So, Mark, you get attacked for 1.
Yes.
Barry turns up, son of Barry.
So, son of Barry comes here. We look each other dead in the eyes. He shoots at me. Suddenly...
The Mechanized
Guild dives across, takes the shot.
Yeah.
And then I shoot him.
Okay.
Right. Over here, they
would die.
They come in.
There's
a vanguard here.
Oh, there's a vanguard. So
they have an approach shield, but I then outnumber them.
Yeah.
So,
so either way, they wouldn't deal you any damage. So you're
either
fine.
Way, I'm okay.
I get attacked for 2, but as we've worked out, in both of the places that they could attack me, they die. So I'm okay.
And I completely forgot we were being attacked for
You get attacked for one.
I'm only getting attacked for one. I think I'm safe.
Oh, you're fine because you got sector defense. So and
four
quite
ships. A lot of ships. Yeah.
So you're absolutely fine.
I was thinking we were being attacked by 2 this round, and that would have been bad, but we're not.
And just a clarification on the Vanguard scoring, it doubles the population as well.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Right. Okay.
But more importantly, I get to get some resources for every of my phantom ships.
Well, that happens now. That happens in C. So that's where. So for each of your phantom ships. For each of your sectors that has at least one phantom fleet in it, you get 1 food. Is it one food?
One of the standard.
Oh, one of the basic 3.
Which is going to be food because we've worked out that I cannot feed myself.
Okay, upkeep. Mark, your upkeep is?
My upkeep is
3.
Yeah, 1, 2,
4, 5.
I think it's 5.
5?
Yep. Which is 5 science.
5 books of science. My upkeep is 1, 2.
Take your knowledge.
2. This is Paul in the editing room. My upkeep was actually 0 because I had a trade token that I'd forgotten to place on my agenda. I fix this later on. And I'm going to feed them food.
Actual food.
Actual food.
We've evolved past that.
My upkeep is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is why I have phantom ships.
Okay.
So that
you have 7 food.
They are some invisible phantom ships that somehow magic food up for us to eat.
Okay. Right. That's it. Upkeep is done. We now scored the galactic event. So, Mark, have you got that one or that one?
I have the bottom one.
So you can advance one of your tracks by 1.
Yes. I think I'm going to advance this track and gain
2 science. I have 10 pure population. So I get to place a guild and place an installation. I'd forgotten that. So I can't have more than 1 starbase
in the same sector. Yeah.
So I'll have a sector defense. And what type of guild do we want? Let's have a scientist's guild. Increases my
science by 3.
Science by 3. Which was 0. Is now 3. Got either of them?
Sadly, I got very cocky at the start. Didn't take the money guild when I could have taken it, and didn't actually take over somewhere where I could build one.
Right. Okay.
So it's all my fault.
And now we do agenda scoring. So Mark.
So I don't score this one because I've not managed to get these 2 markers past.
They need to be in the tier 1, do they?
Sector.
Right.
However, I think I score 9 for this because this one I think scores twice, doesn't it?
Yes.
So
let's just have a look at that agenda.
Does it count as no? Because it's every sector. That...
Well, again, we can get a ruling on this.
Because if that scores twice, then mine would score twice.
So this is 3 points for every sector that has 3 or more guilds in it. You score the agenda criteria twice. Okay, so I was wrong. You do get it twice.
Should have put my Vanguard out then.
Did you want to then? I'm happy for you to do that now that we understand how that rule works.
I mean, I'm not sure I'm fully happy.
So we'll do my scoring. I get 3 points for every pure sector that has 5 population. Nope. 6 points for every pure sector with 6, which is there. So I get 6 for that. Putting me on to 25. Oh, what are you on score-wise?
31.
31, okay. 1 point for every Bankers Guild. Should have built a Bankers Guild. And then 1 point for every pure guild, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on 30. Okay, Fran, your scoring.
So my first one gets nothing because I need my statecraft bits per section, that is. I get 1 point for every 2 material, which is why I've been using money, because that gets me 2 points.
Yeah.
I get 2 points for every of my mind links.
Yeah.
So that's another 4. That doesn't score me yet because I need another energy guild. And then I get 3 points for every sector with a uncorrupt sector with a money guild.
Yeah,
So
and we're saying it's twice because the Vanguard's there.
So that's 9 points, which puts me on 20. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I forget something?
I don't know.
It's 2, 4, 6. Should be 15
and I got those
in total.
Yeah, but I got the 4 points from that.
Right.
So Mark, I'd be worried if I were you. Because these two
Where's
sectors are
39?
adjacent. Fran's got this massive fleet
There are a
here.
lot of ships there.
And you've got a couple of paper planes and a couple of pointy sticks.
19. So
might have to
that's
build
right.
some more.
That's the end of cycle 1.
No, I'm only on 29 points.
So 29, 30, 31.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Now we go into cycle 2. So at the start of cycle 2, we remove a trade token.
Yep.
We remove this blocker, so advanced technologies are now available. The sine wave resonators, the ascension catalyst, the stellar exchanges, and the advanced phantoms. Turn order. You get to choose first.
Oh. Does it make any difference?
Where it makes a massive difference. Going last allows you to, seize the opportunity. But going first allows you to grab stuff before
Yeah, I might
other
go
people
first.
can take it.
I might, you never know, I might actually be able to get an advanced tech.
And if you go first, you can attack Mark. That's the other reason for wanting to go first. I'm going to go last. Mark, you going to go second?
I'll go fourth. No, I'm going to go I'll go second.
Okay, and now we have a galactic event. Now, am I right in thinking that you've manipulated these
I
cards?
have chosen what this is.
Humanity Rising. So, right, we need to place a reclaim token once, a bounty token once, and a Voidborn fleet twice on each Voidborn sector with at least 4 population. So, wow, that's quite a few.
Should we go?
Well, it's these.
Yeah, then. Yeah,
It's just these.
So,
just those ones.
No, there as well.
so is it bounty?
1 reclaim,
Reclaim.
1 bounty, and 2 Voidborn fleets on each Voidborn sector with at least 4. Yeah, let's do it your way. Let's count. Let's go through them.
So there's nothing in this row.
Here.
We have a.
Wow. So,
I'm not sure I like that
I
one.
mean, this is supposed to be Paradise World, right? I'm not going there.
That's why they all want to go.
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
I was planning on going there.
Sunbathing, right? Here. We're going to need some more orange cubes.
Oh, I've got one.
We're going to need more.
I'm going to need more than that.
We are definitely going to need more orange cubes.
6 more to be precise.
Okay. Any more here?
Where anymore?
Oh,
No. Down here. So here.
Does this mean we've done something terribly wrong? If
I don't know what happens. Oh no, there's more in the box. In fact, guess how many's in the box?
6.
6.
Hey.
We might need to start getting rid of
We
some.
planned this.
We
scenario
did.
out.
We absolutely planned it.
Oh, we're going to need another ship there.
Wow. Who put this who put this galactic event to the top of the day?
I don't
Let me
know.
guess, the other one was worse.
I can neither confirm nor deny this.
And then here.
This one. I can reach there.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, if you can get in there, there's some
I mean, it
great
does say
stuff.
we do that once, but it says you do it once on each Voidborn sector with at least 4 population. I guess the map, there's lots of population there.
And then we have to corrupt.
And then all players must corrupt one of their tracks if able, and if not able, corrupt anywhere.
Yeah.
There you go, Mark. Have a nice little corruption.
This is where I wish I had
no.
the
I don't like this
agenda
part
from
quite so
earlier,
much.
where the agenda from earlier meant I needed a corrupted track.
I don't want to corrupt any of these.
No, neither do I.
They're all good. Right. And then, here's the good news. All players either get 3 science or advance one of their tracks. Fran, you choose first.
I'm advancing that track, which gets me another fleet power there, and then lets me put it somewhere, which I think is going to be in here. So, oh no, actually I won't put it in the Phantom. I'll put it in there because I can create a Phantom with money.
Okay. I think I'm going to move up a track. So I'll move this one up, which means I get a psionic agenda.
Okay.
So I will draw the top 2 from that deck and see what we get.
I'm also going to move that, and I'm going to get an agenda. So I could take a psionic agenda, or I could take a different one.
I've got your favourite one here, Paul.
Yeah, I'm taking that one.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Transcendent Communities.
Okay, so that goes to your hand. That's the bottom of the deck. Right, Galactic Event is all done. So we've got 5 turns each in this cycle. The scoring at the end of this cycle is if you have 3 or more production of credits. So the actual number that you produce needs to be 3 or more. If you do that, you get to produce food, energy, and materials. Or if you have 5 techs, you get 10 points. I'm not going to do either. I shouldn't have built that. I forgot. Mine's about building bankers guilds.
I need 2
Could I
more
have
techs.
your agenda or swap?
Actually, it's not too bad. If I put a bankers guild there, it will go up to 6. And 6 is 3. So if I just build a bankers guild there, I've got that. That's fine. Okay, are we all ready?
I think so.
Fran, you are first.
I'm going to do what I should have done last round and
Attack
all
mark.
failed. That feels very unsafe if I attack it there, so no, I'm just going to attack next to me for now.
So you're playing your conquest card.
Okay, my conquest card, which costs a fortune, this one. Because it costs me 1 food,
It's expensive, is war.
1 energy, 1 material, and 1 science. And it allows me, well, I'll move a fleet power along for my second ability. And I'm going to come in here with everything but...
So are you leaving one
how
of the
much shall I
corvettes behind?
leave? Yeah, I can cope with just 1 corvette in there at the moment, right? I've got another corvette here.
Okay. Right, and then are you spending a credit to add another phantom there?
I am.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you attack, you may spend 1 to do that into a phantom fleet.
In which case, I might have just left one of the corvette. No, yeah, I'll leave a corvette behind.
Okay.
Because I don't really need all the corvettes, right?
Right. Okay. So we don't have any approach damage,
Nope.
so it's just salvo. You have the initiative,
Yep.
so they lose 1.
And I lose 1.
Are you going to take it off the corvette?
Definitely take it
And
off
then
the
they lose 1.
corvette. I've got to make sure I actually uncorrupt this guild.
Have a tasty reclaim token.
And then I get to place a guild in that sector.
Yeah. We'll do this first. So you get 6 influence
6 influence.
and the reclaim token.
And what's painful now is I would have done a money guild if I'd have done it in the first round, but I think I better put that energy guild in for my thingy.
Well, you can get the reclaim token first and then decide.
Oh, that's a good point. The reclaim token allows me to put a food guild in there.
Okay. So your food production and your energy production goes up by 3.
3.
It's a nice little place. Be a shame if something was to happen to it.
Are you threatening me?
No. I'm just,
When I place my conquest,
Just
do my
making
conquest,
certain
I'm just
observations.
making an observation.
I can place one of these down and use my last science to do... Oh, I've only got 1 science. Oh, it's got to be an uncorrupted track.
Mm-hmm.
That was badly planned. And I don't have enough science to do it all, so I'm afraid, sadly, going to waste that. Oh, we can still place it. I can still place it. I think I will. I'll place it there. I'm just going to lose the benefit. But that's fine. Done.
Okay.
Mark, your first turn.
Okay, so I think this is going to seem a little strange because I'm going to do conquest and do no conquering.
That does seem a little strange. But,
Yeah.
what are you going to do? Deliver some flowers?
I'm going to deliver some corruption.
Okay.
So I am moving this corruption onto the main board. I suppose I should pay for my action first, so an energy and a money. And then I will spend 2 materials and a money to do this bottom one, so I get some more fleet. And could I have another magical mystery salvo attack token? Thank you. Oh, and I need to take an agenda. Can I take the agenda that's for 4 uncorrupted sectors and
I don't think you can.
Things? And that will do.
Right, me. Well, I don't know. I think I paid too many food last time. How have I got this trade token? I've just noticed the trade token there. I think it should have been there.
Ah.
Yes.
I'm going to have my 2 food back. Right. So, yeah, I've been looking at these cards, hoping that one of them would jump out at me and say, pick me, pick me. But none of them have. So, yeah, I really would like to remove some of this nasty, nasty corruption. And
wouldn't we all?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'm very short on resources. So it might be time to... Yeah. Exploit. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is accumulate, which is produce energy. So I get 4. I get to produce materials, which is 4. And I get to produce science, which is 2. Then I will consolidate, spending 2 of that energy. Could I replace the 4 with a 5 and the 1 with a 2, please? So if I could have a 5 and a 2.
There you go.
Thank you. And then I'm going to remove a Voidborn fleet from an adjacent sector. So, I've got multiple choices here. We do have lots of unique new sectors in this game. We'll explain them when we get them. This one's very interesting, but getting to it is going to be interesting. That one's interesting as well. The big points are in the middle. That's going to be harder for me to get to. Yeah, I think I'm just going to remove one of these. There you go. So I've done that, and I've done that, and yeah, that's it. That's my card done. First action. Right, second time round. Back to you, Fran.
Damn it, I hadn't planned. I haven't decided yet. That's not good. Right. Am I going to do that first? Or am I going to do that and spend everything? None of it works. This is terrible. It's fine. Right. I made a tactical error again. Ah. No, I've solved my tactical error. Because now that we're in a new era, that's flipped, so I can reuse that.
Yes. Yeah, those psychic agendas, if you flip them over, they flip back at the end of the evaluation phase.
So I'm going to do that now, which has cost me a money and an energy. Improves one of my... I'll just improve that one because I can't find a 5, and it's fine. It doesn't let me put the right guild down still. Still does not work. It does not solve my problems. But I will put...
Less than 5 when you need them.
Yeah, I'll put a materials guild down. I keep forgetting it can't do the special guilds. And that's going to go there.
Can I just ask Nick, who is watching us play live, can we just confirm that the Psychic Agenda telekinetic industry, which allows you to place a guild in space, is it just once per sector? I think it is. I think it's limited to once per sector because there's an icon on there that says one time. So I think it is.
But sadly, it's still not a money guild, which is what I wanted. Which means I still can't afford to do that because I've just spent all my money. This has all gone terribly wrong. Yeah, so I think I might have to just do a standard production, which feels very, very poor. No, I'll just have to do a standard production and change my plans. It's all going to go wrong. I'm not at all cynical, right? So I'm going to do a normal production, which is going to get me 4 food, which means I'll be able to start affording things again. 3 energy and 4 materials. And that gets me 1, 2, 3, 4 points, because that section's still corrupted. Except I'm now about to uncorrupt the sector. Could I have done it in the other order? No, because I didn't have the resources to do that. I didn't have the resources to the bottom half.
Yeah.
Because I've just created the resources. So I then spend the resources and...
To remove a corruption?
I will uncorrupt the sector because I can uncorrupt that later. And I also get to move some fleet power about. So I'm actually going to just move this guy over here.
Yeah.
Because I need to keep him there for reasons.
Okay.
Okay. It's getting better.
All finished?
Yes.
Right, Mark. Second action. Second turn, sorry.
Does this work? I'm not 100% sure. So I'm thinking of doing reinforcement. Okay, I definitely want to do the bottom bit. The middle bit.
Spend 2 materials.
Spend 2 materials.
Deploy where you have shipyards. So you've got 3 shipyards.
Yes. So I would deploy.
I should put that on there because it looks nicer.
Yep. Here.
So one there.
Here they are.
Yep, we have some corvettes.
Right, so the question is, I think maybe I just do this the simple way because I was thinking it'd be nice to do that, but then I can't redeploy, which is what I kind of need to do. So I'm just going to keep it simple and spend our money in order to do this bottom action. So I will take another defense turret.
Yep.
Just going here and then do a 1
regroup. 2
3 4 5.
Okay, interesting. Okay. So the sector that's adjacent to Fran, you've left pretty much.
Are you trying to get me to attack him?
I'm just saying.
That's true, but
I'm just saying, if Fran attacks you, then
sadly, I only have 1 conquest. I've got no other way of actually attacking.
Don't you?
No, because I have to use salvation, which takes
that's
the
Voidfall.
Gosh.
I'm sorry. 1 day. Paul.
That's good.
1 day.
That confirms my decision then. Yeah, so didn't really like having to spend an action doing that, but I think that's the thing to do.
You're done?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to play development. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a science. I'm going to remove this corruption. And then the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1 materials. And I'm going to add a banker's guild to here, which increases my credit production to 6. And that's my go done. Shortest turn ever.
I think I've got the rest of it all planned out now. I'm going to play... It is me now, yes.
It is,
yes.
yeah.
Play innovation. So I'm spending my food that I had to slog to get to produce a whole 1 science and a whole 2 money. But that does score me 1, 2, 3 influence on my science and money guilds.
1, 2,
1 in the home sector.
3. Yep. And just to clarify, the Vanguard doesn't double that. The Vanguard only doubles points that you score through your agenda, not through any other means.
And then I'm going to use all my science to get that lovely upgraded phantoms.
Okay. So
as much as I know
you get
I need
6
that.
influence.
So 6 influence.
You activate 2 fleet power.
So I move them in there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now, whenever you attack, you may deploy into a phantom fleet.
A state.
And you can spend 3 credits to do that again.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And also, you now get the special ability of the phantoms.
Which is some absorption, which is what I'm going to need.
Yeah. Nicely done.
So, so the first one is free, and then I can spend 3 money to do a second one.
Do a second one. Yeah.
Oh.
So basically, every time you attack these phantoms, they're going to be just appearing out of nowhere.
Sadly, I've only got 1 attack and I've used it this round.
Yeah.
But that's going to be great when I go into there.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
Yep.
Can you play multiple agenda
No.
cards? No.
Nope.
I
It's
didn't
all
think
here.
I remembered.
So you choose a card, you play 1 trade token and 1 agenda card.
I think this might be okay anyway, due to other shenanigans. So I think I can do this, which is play innovation,
Mm-hmm.
and produce food, money, and science. And then do this weaponize. So I'll spend some food and the money. And oh, sorry, I need to declare the agenda I'm doing.
You do.
Which
Yeah.
is this one. Assuming I've done this correctly.
Okay, and you can do the actions in whatever order you want.
Yeah. So then I will research Psywave resonators.
You spent the food.
I spent the food.
Okay. 6
So-
influence.
Yeah, but this is the bit I'm not 100%. Oh, I've messed up. I can't actually build that guild. I can if I do it in a different order. Oh, fine. I'll just do that then. So I'll do the.
So do you want to take your 4 food back?
Yeah. I'm still going to do it. I just
Yeah.
need to do this, but yeah, you're right. It helps us keep track.
So you're going to do the agenda first,
I'll do the agenda
which is
first,
an attack.
which is an attack into here.
Yep. What are you going in with?
4.
Yep.
So one of them.
Have you got any tokens you want to
good
use?
point.
You got any texts?
I may well end up wanting to use that.
Yeah.
So yeah, this shoots me down.
Yep. Sector defense kills one of your corvettes.
Then if I spend this, that means I get to shoot
Yeah.
them
So you win the
twice.
initiative.
Yeah.
You do 1 damage, but you're going to use that
So
to
I
do a second
2,
damage.
yeah.
So that's spent.
And that takes them out.
Yeah. So that's Barry's dad and Barry's mum. just so
it's
you
getting
know.
worse and
So the whole
worse.
family's been wiped out.
He's still got some brothers and cousins. I'm going to go for them next.
That's these.
Yeah. Right. So then I take that.
You get 7
score
points.
7 influence.
The installations get destroyed, except for this one because it's actually a pre-printed
Yeah.
installation. But the sector defense has gone.
Okay.
Nice. Now, this is a psionic garrison. That's the current name of it. The name has changed a few times, so I don't know what it's going to be finally called, but at the moment it's called a psionic garrison. The rules about the psionic garrison, and there are 3 of them in this game, is that if you control the sector, your upkeep goes up by 1. And it means that whenever you play either of these 2 cards, which is reinforcement or development, then you can take either one of the 2 new psionic attack token things. So yeah, that's how the psionic garrison works. Right, so that was your agenda card done. You've now got 2 actions that you can do.
Yeah.
One of which presumably is spending 4 food to take the advanced sine wave.
I already did that one.
Did you? Okay.
Oh, except I forgot to get the points for it, which would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are corrupted.
Okay.
But yeah, I did get the stuff.
And then you spend 4 food.
Spend 4 food.
You take the sine wave resonators.
Yeah, this is an interesting timing aspect.
You get 6 points.
I get 6 points.
And you can place a Science Guild.
Yep. Which that can now place.
That can now go there.
Can I have a Science Guild,
Yep,
please?
you can. Increases your science production by 2. And now, when you play your progress or innovation cards, you can remove a corruption from a sector, and you can also remove.
Right, so that suggests to me that the idea is I've already done the innovation this turn, so I don't gain the benefit.
Yeah.
I thought that might be the case.
I believe
it's still
so. Yeah.
worth getting.
You done?
Yes.
And then you took that agenda.
I do take that agenda.
Which is a different type, so it can go.
Yeah.
Right. Speaking of agendas, I'm going to play Prosperity with the Safeguard Policy agenda. And I think I'm going to do the Safeguard Policy agenda action first, which is to move up on my lowest track, which is there, which gets me a technology. Now I could, because I've got here, I could have advanced star bases if I want to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take I don't know.
I don't know if I don't know is a valid action.
I'm tempted to take one of the new ones because it's new. The Ascension Catalyst, you took this afternoon. Did it work?
No. But that's because I hadn't worked it out within how I was doing stuff at all.
You may play Enlightenment Focus with all 3 of its actions. Oh, right. So there's a new technology, and if you take this technology, the Ascension Crystals, you get a new focus card. And this focus card is all about your ascended populations.
Can I have a fancy salvo token I should have got from my innovation?
I will let you have one of those.
Thank you.
So, yeah. So whenever you play your Prosperity or your Preferred Focus, I can basically ascend one of my pure populations and they become ascended and they cannot be corrupted. And then this card works with them. So yeah, that's interesting. I don't think that's the right thing for me to do.
Pulse engine is very nice.
I'm considering the pulse engine. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the pulse engine. So this is another new card. I'm just going to put it on here so you can see it. So what this does is after you deploy some fleet power, you can then move it to an adjacent sector, which is quite nice. And then also, this is the one I really like, the first time that you would recall a fleet power each turn, except in combat, you can spend 2 energy instead. So yeah, this is nice. Right, so I get 4 influence for taking that. 3, 4. And that's what I'm currently playing. I can deploy a fleet power to anywhere. Let's put it here, and I get 2 energy. So my energy goes up to 4. Right, that gets tucked in there. So, what was that from? I'm doing this, aren't I? Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the action of the Safeguard Policy, which was to increase on the track, which got me the tech. I also take a trade token. Now, I've nowhere to put this trade token, but I've got this agenda that I've played this turn, so I will be able to put it on somewhere. When I take that trade token, I'm going to have 2... What am I going to have? Let's have 2 materials. Okay.
I'm not going to be able to feed myself.
So that action's done. Then I'm doing prosperity. And I think, how do I work this out? Yes. I'm playing flourish, which is to spend the materials to move up on the economics track, which gets me to put a guild on the board. And I'm going to put a banker's guild here, which increases my money production by 2. And then I'm also going to produce... Do we produce or do we do that?
Which thing? Oh, I see, yeah.
No, I'm going to do that. I'm going to produce. So I produce any one thing. So I'm going to produce... I'm going to produce materials. So I get 4 more materials, and I get any 2 of anything. I'm going to have 2 science. Okay, so that's prosperity done, and then at the end of my turn, I'm going to tuck that here, and then I'm going to put that on there. Right, that's me done. So that's 3 actions out of 5. Back to you, Fran.
I've definitely not messed up again.
That's good to hear.
Because I've got it all planned out, except I can't feed myself. Which is going to go incredibly well.
I'm sure you don't need to feed yourself.
No, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, wait a minute. You lose loads of points.
And I'm not sure I've got the resources to anything else. So I've got 2 options. I really want to use salvation and take this place, but if I do that, I can't feed myself. Or I take the place and then I'm not sure I can defend it. Can I defend it if I do that?
There's this planet here. There's a lovely beach.
I haven't got any conquests.
Just so you know, they do a really nice lemonade. It's all freshly made.
Okay,
just saying.
I think
I don't know what Paul's got against.
I think I might be able to defend it.
Propaganda.
If I do prosperity, I can put a defense token there. So I'm still going to do salvation. Do you want to show the salvation card?
Yeah, we've not seen this yet, have we?
No.
No? Okay, so this is a new card.
Because I keep messing up.
So this is a specific card for this house. And yeah, this is the one where you can remove a fleet power.
No, that's increase.
Sorry, increase. Oh yeah, give the Voidborn in an adjacent sector a fleet power. Remove one of yours. Oh, sorry, remove
a fleet power of yours and in a sector adjacent.
So you're giving them something.
So that
is reinvigorate to advance on any tracks.
Which is I'm going to be doing.
This one is 2 food and 3 materials to remove pretty much all of the 3. But is this the one where you are able to remove it?
If I completely remove it,
if you completely remove it,
put 1 fleet power and score the glory in there.
This is the one that's like an attack, but it's not an attack.
It's an attack.
You remove 3 fleet power from a Voidborn sector, and if you empty it, then you basically can deploy a fleet power into it, and you take the glory token.
But I don't keep the glory token, I just score the glory
you score
token.
it. And then the bottom one is, spend some stuff, take a trade token. And,
not going to be doing that because I need the actual top 2 bits.
Okay, there you go.
So, I'm going to increase the population in this sector next to my home sector and just decrease the population.
Where did you increase it? There. Yeah.
And decrease it there because it doesn't say it can't be in my home sector.
Yeah.
Just to push this along to remove this corruption.
Right, nice.
And then I'm going to spend all these lovely resources that I really have.
So it's not population, it's fleet power. Yeah, you said population, but it's fleet power. Right.
I meant fleet power. Sorry, to remove these 3 here.
So you're annexing that?
I'm annexing that one.
Wow.
And I'm strange enough going to put this one up here. Now that I've got an advance, it's protected.
Yeah.
That goes.
So you get the bounty token and the 2 reclaim tokens.
2 reclaim tokens, but I only get the 3 glory. So I don't get to actually get...
And you don't keep that token.
No, I just lose
And you
that.
don't score for those, you just get the 3.
And then I get... Ooh. I can either get 2 resources or spend 2 resources to move my lowest track. However, I think that's going to be get 2 resources because as we've realised, I have no food.
Mm-hmm.
I have to spend 2 money to get a trade token, but it looks like without the ability, or gain 2 money. So I'm going to gain 2 money. I now have some resources, and then I get to get a material and a science. That's worked out okay. I am done.
Mark?
Okay, I'm doing production, which means I'm going to declare intellectual supremacy.
I'm more intelligent than you.
I've got a very curious question here.
Okay, but you're playing the production card as well.
Yes. What if I build a mechanized guild with this? Because that's normally you produce the same kind.
That's a very good question. Yeah, well, we might get an answer from Nick, who is watching us play. If you were to play the intellectual supremacy, which says establish a guild and then produce of that guild type, what happens if you build a mechanized guild? So with mech guilds, you can produce any single resource once.
I thought that might.
There you go. Thank you. So yeah, you choose which one you want to produce. That's the one that makes the most sense.
Yeah. Okay, so I will build a mechanized guild, which will go here.
Yeah. So all of your productions go up by 1.
Yeah.
And you can then produce with one of them.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't put that into play until afterwards. And then, yes, so the card I was doing with that was production. So we will move up on the society track, increase the population of, let's say, no, let's go with this one. So that is money and food. And then I will spend 2 money in place of an energy, and I will remove this corruption, and then, thank you, I will move this fleet marker over here to protect the lemonade supplies.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
Okay, took the agenda. It's a different type, is it?
It is a different type, yeah.
Right, I'm going to play Conquest. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Prepare. So that costs me 3 materials. Thankfully, I've got loads, because I just produced loads, to activate a fleet power, and then either activate a fleet power or take one of the 2 new fancy tokens. And I'm going to take one of those. It's not yours, is it?
No.
Okay, I'll have that. Then I'm going to engage. So I spend 2 energy, and I'm going to attack here with 2 of these. So 2 go in, 1 stays at home.
And 1 went wee
Right.
way home.
Yeah. So they have a triangle of, what is it?
Triangle discouragement.
Triangle of discouragement.
Yeah.
Right. However, it shoots me, and I've got my approach absorption. So there you go. I have that token back, and then I have the initiative. So yeah, I'll shoot it. There you go. Done. Right. So I get this, which is going to get me 10 influence. The sector defense disappears. And I get this reclaim token, which is, I can put a sector defense into there, or I can have 2 points. I'll have a sector defense in there, thank you very much. So I did that, and I did that, and that is me done. Right, we are on our last turns of the second cycle.
No one wants to sell me any science, do they?
I don't think that's in the rules of the game, but we can make them up.
I mean, it's in the rules of the cooperative game, right?
Are we playing co-op? I
wasn't aware of that.
No.
Damn it. Fine, I'll have a... I'll do it this way. I'm going to play prosperity. I'm going to produce some food so that I can almost feed myself and gain 2 of any resource, which is going to be 1 of those, and another food. This whole food situation is horrendous. And then I'm going to do the bottom bit, remove a fleet power, get energy and spend an energy and a material to put a sector defense in this sector. That's where I need it. And to get a gender card, which is going to be what? That is the question. That deck or that deck? I'm going to get top 2 of that deck and see. And that is me done.
Okay.
We're finished. Right.
Final action of the cycle, I will do progress. Right, when I do progress, I may remove a corruption from a sector.
Oh, this is your Psywave resonators. Yeah.
And then I may also remove
Yeah, nice.
Voidfall Fleet. So then I will produce science, which is 6, which is just enough to overproduce.
Oh, so 3 points.
Influence. And then I will spend 2 to get some more tech, I think, which I believe is going to be Pulse Engine, please.
The normal pulse engine?
Which doesn't give you points.
No. I should have... no, there's a misprint.
There's a
that
misprint
shouldn't give you
them.
points, yeah.
Okay.
That's the second of the pulse engines.
Yeah.
I got the shiny one.
Is the only one left out? Data Refinery gives points.
Data Refinery is
And
going to give you points,
Stellar
and
and
targeting
targeting
is going to give you points, and the Stellar Exchange is going to give you points.
Stellar Exchange is...
Stellar Exchange is kind of like a starbase, but not
It's
a
not quite
starbase.
as good, yeah.
It uses the starbase counters, but you can't count them as shipyards unless you have the starbase technology as well.
Yeah.
But
When
it
you
does
build
give
them,
you
get trade.
does give you this.
Gives you that.
And yeah, when you place a starbase in a pure sector, you take a trade token without getting the bonus.
Okay. I'm still going to take Pulse Engine, I think. So that means that I can deploy
And get 2 energy.
and get 2 energy.
Yeah.
Oops, not that way. Be nice to just suddenly get 15 energy, but not quite how it works.
You all done?
Just need to check something. So if I get attacked here, there'll be a +1.
What, by the Voidborn?
Yeah.
So they're coming in at 2.
Yeah. They avoid this due to the Vanguard, but because I have a mechanized guild, their first shot will bounce off me, whereas mine will hit them.
Yes.
And then I will...
You'll
defeat
win the
them.
initiative in the second
Okay,
round.
so that's all
That's
fine.
if you don't flip your...
I don't have a trade token to flip that with, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. But yes, that would be a valid point. It hasn't quite gone right because I'm sort of stuck not being able to do this. But hopefully next round I'll
Mine
fix
has
that.
gone terribly wrong.
Okay. You all done?
Yeah.
I haven't decided what I'm doing. I think I'm going to do this one. I think this is the right thing to do. I'm producing with a trade token to make... So I can do all 3 actions. And I think the first action I'm going to do is accelerate which cost me 1 energy and 1 materials to move that marker there to get this trade token, which gets me 2 of something, and I will take 2 energy. So that's the bottom one done. Then I'll play buffer, which is 1 credit to move on my lowest track, which is there, and get 2 food. 1, 2. So I'm going to get an agenda card. I'll do that in a second. And then the third one is I'm going to spend 2 science to remove a corruption now. I think it's going to be this one. So that's the corruption that I'm removing. And I produce food, which means I get 3 food. And I get 1 point for every pure normal guild. Food, minerals, or energy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all 3 of those done. That trade token goes back. That trade token goes there. I need to take an agenda card. But then, other than that, I'm done. So I've already got that one. Quite like that. Quite like that. I'll take that one. Okay, I think we are all done for the end of cycle 2. Yep. Right, so let's do skirmish, but we do your production for your phantoms first.
Yeah, and I forgot about that.
So you got 1, 2, 3. So you get 3 food.
No, it's for each individual one in a pure sector. So that one doesn't get 1. Yeah. Oh, it's each sector with 1 in.
Oh, yes. So it's just there and there.
There and there.
Each pure sector that has at least 1 in. Okay.
So I will get 2
somethings.
Material because I now have enough food.
Okay. Right.
I know I'm going to starve next time.
So the skirmish on you is 1, 2, and you flipped your psionic agenda, so it's just 2.
Yeah.
So if they came in here,
yeah,
they've got approach absorption because of your vanguard.
Yeah.
So that doesn't do anything. You then win the initiative.
Yeah.
So you would hit them for 1,
first.
but then they would hit you for 1.
But I have 1 salvo. I have 1 salvo absorption
Because you have advanced.
Because I have advanced phantoms.
Phantoms, which in defense, which this is defense, gives you 1. So you soak up that 1, and then you win the initiative next round. So if they attack there, they die.
Yep.
Where else can they attack? Here.
These 2.
I think it's the same story there.
Well, no, they will take 1, I think. So they attack with 2. Oh no, it's exactly the same. Yeah.
So they come in with 2. You win the initiative. Hit them. They're down to 1. They hit you back. Bounces off. Done. And here.
They come in with 2.
It's the same.
I kill 1
because you've got a safety defense.
So I kill 1,
and then it's 1 versus 1, but that soaks up the.
Yeah.
So you're okay. So all of these
planned, right?
perfectly planned.
Absolutely. There's a reason I had the phantoms.
Mark, you're getting attacked for 2.
So that will be 2 here. Vanguard means that this is nullified.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot each other, bounces off me because the mechanized guild.
Yeah.
I win the next one. Same, but even better.
And here they can't get to. So you're okay.
Can't get to, yeah.
Me, I'm getting hit for 3. Have I done this wrong?
Oh no, that one's safe. That one you win on initiative. Oh, that one might be a problem.
If that's a problem, then instead of removing the corruption from there, I would remove the corruption from here.
Yeah, because I think if they're coming in at 3 here,
they lose 1.
They lose 1,
but it's 2 versus 2.
Then it's mutually assured
You've got
destruction.
no text,
I think,
have you?
unless you've got.
I got no text.
So yeah, I guess you want to get rid of.
So instead of removing the 1 from there, I'll remove the 1 from there.
Yeah. Now you're okay.
Because I did take the last action, so
yeah,
nothing's changed since then. So now I'm only being attacked by 2, which means everything bounces off. Okay. Upkeep.
I hope I've calculated it right. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Anybody want to buy any food?
Just spent 10
I
science.
fortunately have 1 extra food
10
because
science.
Yeah.
You get 10 science. Right. Galactic events scoring. So, anybody got 3 or more production
Yes.
Money
on
production.
credits?
I do.
I do, and
No.
that's the only one I have.
Yeah, I
5 techs is the other one.
I haven't managed to do
I
that.
haven't.
So, yeah.
Again, I failed because I had this cunning plan, but I keep forgetting that doesn't give me
Yeah.
a...
Okay, so we get to produce food, energy, and materials. So
And I wanted to go up there, which would have produced it, but I had to do it the other way, and I should have maybe not done that.
And then agenda scoring. Fran, your agendas.
I could have done it as well. I could have done that wrong, but it's fine. Right, so that is 5 points for every section on the state track,
And you're in
which
tier
is now
2, so that's 10.
That's 10.
Nice.
2 points for every material I've got left over. 1 point for every 2 materials, which is another. I've got 6 materials, so that's another 3. 2 points for every one of those, so that's a 6. Then 6 points if I've got 2 pure energy and 2 pure material guilds, which I do. And then 3 points for every sector with at least 1 pure money, which is another 6.
Because of that. Yeah. Did you score?
Oh, and having a 3 because of that.
Another 3 because of that. Yeah. Right. Putting your points on
85.
85.
I've done that.
Mark, your agenda scoring.
Okay. So this one doesn't score because I've mismanaged this a little. This one I believe is still 9. That one scores twice. And then that one.
So 9 for that.
Yeah. And then that one I score 5 for because I've got that to step 2. This one I don't actually think that scores, sadly, because I'm 1 off on several of them, which is a shame.
Okay.
And then this one I do score. I've got 4 uncorrupted sectors, so that's 4 points for that. And then 2 points for each basic tech and 3 points for advanced tech, which is 9.
Putting your score on.
78.
Okay. Right, so my agendas. Have I got any pure population at 5?
You got 1 at 6. Oh, is it exactly?
I now
5?
have 1 at 6. 6 points.
Oh, it's that one, of course.
Pure bankers guilds. 2. And then pure anything guilds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Then, if I have 3 or more pure star bases stroke sector defences, yes, I do. So I get 5. And then the last one is 2 points for every pure fleet, which is why I wanted to have that uncorrupted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Putting me on 74. So what was you? 85. Score?
85. Yeah.
Yep, 78.
78, 74.
So you get to choose first.
It's fairly
and final
close,
circle.
but that is the end of cycle 2. So we go into cycle 3. Final cycle. We remove a trade token. We wipe these 2 advanced techs. We get the remaining 4 advanced
These
techs.
advanced techs.
And I choose where I want to go. I am going to choose to go last. Mark, where would you like to go?
I'll just go first.
Get it over and done with.
Right, so the final galactic event, and nobody's done any
No one knows
manipulations,
what
is it?
This one is.
It's going to be horrible, I'm sure.
Probably.
Knowledge is power.
That sounds true.
So all players place a bounty token and a sector defense on the adjacent Voidborn sector with the highest population. In turn order.
Oh.
So I would be placing
this
it
is
here.
interesting, and I will be placing it in there as well.
No, highest population. Me and you will be placing it in there.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So you're placing it here.
Yeah.
So that goes in with a bounty token.
And we're both placing
And
it in there.
Yeah.
It's lucrative.
Look at that. That is very, very tasty. Okay, and then
very, very hard.
players with one or more advanced techs must corrupt a track.
Oh, fuck.
If able, I mean, you guys, you sort out this knowledge. I'm still stuck in the Stone Age.
Could I have a corruption, please?
Of course you can.
I don't know what I did in my last
Go.
corruption.
Yes, I have a corruption too. Where's it going?
If you can't corrupt a track, you must corrupt somewhere else.
Oh, I can corrupt a track.
And then players with one or more trade tokens
None.
gain 3 credits, gain 3 science. If you remaining players may spend a science to gain a trade token.
Oh, yes, please.
No. Oh, I need the science. This does not work. What would the trade token give me? What would the trade token give
Because
me?
then it could just give science back.
It could just give science straight back, yeah.
Oh.
Do you produce
Yeah, so if you spend
science
1, you'll get 2.
back?
Oh, hell yes.
There
Then.
you go.
There you go.
Spend 1, get 2.
Yeah, I will spend 1.
That
Okay.
means I can actually afford to play my card.
So the scoring at the end of this cycle. Every 2 guilds is a point.
Okay.
Whether or not they're corrupted, it doesn't matter. Just
Fab.
is that right? Is that the symbol? That's the that's not the symbol for guild, is it? No,
No,
it's resources.
resources.
Oh,
Resources.
that's not so good.
All of your resources added up, divided by 2, it's worth a point. And every pure installation is worth 2.
No, it's all.
Oh, sorry, all. Okay. So points for resources or points for installations.
That sounds better. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
5.
Final cycle of the game.
Just.
Mark to start.
Am I going to get into that fancy sector? I suspect not.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, I should have some cards.
Tricky
That would
question
help.
here. Darn it. That has to be from the sector. Can I take that over?
Sadly, I think I'm going to be stuck. Not too many things. It's fine.
I mean, I do want more tech. That is sort of my thing. It's the fancy pulse engine. I can.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Second advanced tech. Yeah.
You took that last game.
I did. Not in this game. 3 sector defences. Can you go in, take out all of these and leave one?
Sadly,
Oh.
as you pointed out, it's not a co-op game. Although, I was going to say if it helps, then it might pull in a sector defence, but let's face it, if I'm pulling a sector defence in, it won't be from there.
That's probably the one to do. Oh Lord, can I get rid of all this corruption?
I think that's the whole rest of the game, right? It's just getting rid of the corruption and stabilising where we are. At least that's my game anyway. I don't know about the rest of you.
I don't know. Ouch.
Where's the shields text? Where's the torpedoes? Where's oh, where's the big ships? Where's the dreadnoughts?
Indeed.
Right.
Where's those long-range missiles when you need them?
Oh yeah, those are very nice, aren't they? Really wish all of these things I had weren't about corruption on sectors. Can they be from my house board, please? Because that's where the problem is.
Is it 5 turns? 1, 2.
There's nothing up there that moves corruption, is there? No. think it might be time for production.
First card, production. 2 actions.
That's the bit I'm trying to decide on. We might have to abandon the lemonade stand.
Right.
No, I'm just going to do these 2. So,
Okay.
move this one on, which brings this back. So that is...
Increase the population of a pure sector and increase the population of a pure sector.
Which will be this one. So food production goes up by 2. And...
Credit production up by 2.
Credit production up by 2.
And then you're producing food, energy and materials?
Yes. No, I am going to use this to do all 3.
You're going to do all 3. Okay.
Yeah. I need to get rid of this corruption. So I'll get rid of this corruption.
So you spend a food, spend an energy.
Which I've done, yeah.
And you can regroup for 5 as well if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm going to come over here.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All done?
And then that goes back here.
Yeah. Right, Fran, your first turn of 5.
Yeah. I had a thought, and it's not a good one. Okay, we'll tackle that one later. I'm going to play progress with my agenda card. The
I should actually produce stuff.
agenda card allows me to increase my lowest thing. So
Track.
I'm increasing that.
Yeah, and get a trade token.
Nope. It's to there, because it was at the base. So I'm getting a guild.
Yeah, this.
Oh no, it's an ore.
Oh, it's an ore, sorry.
I get a money guild, which gives me an extra 4 money production. And then I get to produce on money, which is actually only 6 money, but at least it's some. So that's that one done. Then I'm going to produce my... No, I'm not doing it in that order. What was I doing? Yes, I'm just increasing my science by 1 because I'm not getting... Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's
Just going to produce science?
I produce science, which gets me a whole 1 science. And then I'm spending 2 science to upgrade a tech.
Okay. Improved mind links.
I'm getting improved mind links.
Okay.
Which gets me 6 points.
Yeah.
Which is there.
And moves the track up.
And moves a track up, which is going to be this one. That lets me get another tech, which is going to be data refinery.
Which is 4 points.
Which is 4 points, but more importantly...
Each of your bankers guilds now gives you 2 science production.
And I've got 3 bankers guilds. So I did the production in the wrong order.
So science goes up by 2. Oh, sorry, 6.
6. Can I have done my science in the other order, please? That would have been sensible. I had enough science.
Did you have enough science?
Enough science.
Oh, okay.
I knew there was a reason I needed to do that before that, and I couldn't remember. Which means I added 1 science. I actually have another 4 science.
You also get that as well.
Yes. Which is another...
2 credits and 2 science.
That makes me feel a bit happier.
Okay, nice.
Now I just wish I could feed myself with science.
Mm-hmm. You all done?
Yes.
Speaking of technologies, I'm going to play Progress. And I'm going to spend 2 of my science. And we're going to invent targeting, which is a replacement card from the base game. So that gets me 4. And I get 2 energy. I get to deploy a Corvette to my home sector. But because I have the pulse engine, I can then move it to an adjacent sector. Yeah, and I also get one of those circular eye salvo damage tokens. Thank you very much. Get that. That's that. That gets tucked. That was the first one. Right, the second one is I'm going to recall a fleet power, but because of the pulse engine, the first time I would do that each turn, I can spend 2 energy instead. So I don't recall a fleet power, but I do get to remove the corruption from here. And I do get to regroup 5. So I can't leave this empty because otherwise I would abandon it. I think I'm just going to move that one to there. Yeah. Okay, so I did that, and that's it. First turns are done. Turn 2.
Annoyingly, I think I've now realised I wanted targeting, just as they're not worth the points. Oh well. Do I do it that way? Yeah, so... I think I'm going to do progress. So I will produce 6 science and then spend 2 and research targeting.
So you get 2 energy. You can deploy a corvette to your home sector. And you get one of the scary eye tokens.
Oh.
No?
I don't have... No, I can't do this, sorry. Ah. What's that?
You don't have to put a fleet power in your home sector.
That is literally the only point of me doing that.
Is to get the corvette.
Yeah, dang it.
He's not doing that.
No. Undo.
I think I have a plan.
So, if I do that instead, how do I then? I would do it through that, yeah. So, politics. Spend 1 science to move up on the statecraft track. Gaining a fleet power, and can I have a fancy salvo token, please?
I think the other one. You want the other one?
Sorry.
You mean
the salvo.
The eye.
Yeah, the eye.
Salvo, sorry. I was thinking.
Okay, and then... Yes, I will move this onto...
Those poor people.
Do psionic focuses count for... Because that's just any agenda.
That can be any of the agendas.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means I could have declared this when I'm doing politics.
Yeah.
So, so then I will remove, spend the stuff. So spend an energy, spend a science, and remove that, and remove a void bond cube.
You don't have to spend that when you first play it.
Good point. I don't. It's only afterwards, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you can only pay and flip it if the slot that it's in is not corrupted.
Yeah.
Which is not.
That should have cost me a money.
Loads of agendas.
And I get a trade token, which will be, I think, 2 science. Okay.
Fran, your second turn.
Right. I'm going to play Conquest, but I'm also going to reflip my Sonic agenda, which means I get to upgrade my glory token.
So you're doing that first. So you spend an energy and a credit
to upgrade my glory token, and I'm going to place
something in space.
A food guild there.
Floating in space, yep.
Floating in space.
That flips that over.
That's that done. Then I'm going to attack there with...
So you spend a food, an energy, a materials, and a science.
So I'm spending lots of money.
And you're attacking
money.
here.
No, 1 money. I'm attacking there. Now, I can also, when I do it, so I'm going to take a Phantom and a Corvette out of here. Oh, and this I was going to move to there when I did flip that.
When you flipped it, you've moved the Vanguard to here. Okay.
I can put a fleet power into...
For free. And you can spend 3 for another one if you want another one.
I think I should be okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get rid of that. So I'm only going to be attacked by 2. And I'm going to have 3 in there. But I'll have 1 absorption. I'm probably going to reinforce. I think I'm okay, so I can save the money.
Okay. So you win initiative and you kill that.
And then I put in a...
you get that, which gets you 9 points.
Which gets me 9 points. And then I'm going to get a guild. Am I going to uncrypt that sector? No, because I'm going to uncrypt that sector. There's not much point having a money guild in. So I think... Oh, and I need to increase my food production on there. Try and decide whether to go for another food or go for an energy. No, I'll go for a material because material gets me extra stuff. So can I put a material guild in there, please?
In here?
Yeah, yep. I don't. Oh, I may have.
Miners guild. Your mineral production goes up by 2.
Yep. And then my second thing on conquest will just be to move that along because I don't think I really want to get another agenda card. Or do I? What can I take now? I could take a development one. Should let me place another guild. Yeah, I won't. I won't take the fleet power. I will spend 2 energy and I have to downgrade a token, so I'll just downgrade that to 0. To get an... I still move the fleet power along, but it gets me an agenda and I will take one of these agendas and hope one of them is good for me. That's 4 points. It's 4 points. It'll work. And I can play that next time. And I'm going to run out of so much money. So much food.
You're all done? Yeah, tricky. Really tricky. I think I might end up playing Temptation, which is first time I've done that this game, but it would allow me to do something from here. But my other focus card is development. I could do one from there. Ooh. That's good. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's do it. Let's play Temptation. It's been a long while coming. So the first action I'm going to do is exploit, and I'm going to do one of the actions from my focus card, and it's going to be an action from development, and it's going to be the settle, which normally would mean I'd have to recall a fleet power, but because of the pulse engine, I'm going to spend 2 energy instead. And I place a guild and I place a installation. So we're going to place a starbase here. And because I'm placing a starbase in a pure sector, the population goes up by 1. And then I'm placing a guild, which is going to be a banker's guild, which goes here, which gives me a money production up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so that's the first bit of Temptation done. The second bit of Temptation is the bottom bit, which is to take a corruption. Now, this might backfire, but let's see. I get to activate a fleet power. I get to deploy a fleet power at my home, but then because of the pulse engine, it comes in here and goes here. And then I get to produce any 2 things. I don't need all these things. So I'm going to produce food because I produce 3, and I think, oh no, that's not quite overproducing. Oh, 15's the max, isn't it? Let's produce credits. So I get 6 credits. And let's produce, I don't know, what do I need? Go on, let's produce food. Yeah, because we're going to get points for things left over at the end, aren't we? Possibly.
Yeah, true.
Possibly. Possibly not. Right, I did that, I did that, I did that, and I did that. And that is me done. Turn 3 in the final cycle of the game.
Do any of those help? I think so. I will play innovation and spend a thingamajig.
Thingy what's in my jig?
Exactly. So we will produce 6 food, which annoyingly is 1 off overproducing. 5 science and 8 money. Also 1 off overproducing. But then I do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 influence. Then we spend 4 food to invent a tech, and can I have another crazy eye token?
Another crazy eye token.
Yeah.
You know you can only use 1 per attack.
Yeah. I can spend them for other things.
Oh, you can?
I'm still
yeah.
not sure I'm using them.
Yeah.
Well, it just keeps giving me them. And then I will take a wafer thin slice of corruption. Which is going to, I think, go on the board because I think I have ways of getting rid of it. Famous last words. To take any 1 action without paying the cost. Before I do that, let's get a tech. And that tech is going to be upgrading pulse engines.
Mm-hmm. That's the one I was looking at.
That is 6. Influence.
Deploy a fleet power.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Which will go here.
It's a bit worrying.
I'm not going for you.
Well, you're right.
2 energy.
I'll wave my eye at you. Even though I can't use it in defense.
Okay. Right, and then I will take 1 of the actions off of 1 of my focus cards without paying the cost, which will be my old favourite of accelerate.
Mm-hmm.
So I will place out a discouragement triangle, please. Which is going here. And then I will move this one up.
It's another tech.
Another tech. Star bases, please.
Star bases.
Yeah. That one.
That one. And you get a star base.
Actually, I don't care about it being a shipyard, and that one's worth tech. They still function as sector defence things.
For the purposes of this, yeah?
Yeah. So,
4 points?
Yeah, I'll have the points.
Okay, so the stellar exchanges, basically, you can have one starbase per sector. They don't count as starbases for the purposes of shipyards, but whenever you place one in a pure sector, you get to take a trade token.
Okay, so I'll
is
place
what they
it
do.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I get a trade token?
You get a trade token.
Sweet. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't
Trade
know.
tokens are really nice.
I don't know fully if I'll use it, but I might. And then there's no point in me looking at the event because
there is no
isn't
events
anyone. Yeah.
for the 4th cycle.
Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. Me? No? Fran?
Me. So I realised I played Conquest. I could have used my Mind Link. Are you happy for me to
Sure.
back to it? So
Yeah.
I would have put that there, spent 2 science, which obviously I'd created, which would have got me a trade token, which wouldn't have been that level. It would have been the level below
Okay.
because it would have been last round, which would have got me probably 2 money, actually. I think 2 money. I don't need science after this round, do I? Right. So I'm using a trade token now to do development and use 3 of them.
And an agenda card.
An agenda
Yeah,
card.
so you're doing...
And I also get to do that again because I'm playing development.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Right.
So, have I got this all right? So, I had a plan. It all makes sense, I'm sure. Which order was I doing it in? I'm placing energy guilds, that's it. So I'm going to use that just to place an energy guild.
Yep.
I've got one
Engineers.
in
You got one?
there, but I'm going to
Okay.
need another one because I'm then going to use that to put an energy guild in there,
Yeah. So your energy production has gone up by 6.
which has gone up by... I don't need to do it by 6. Why was that going to go up an extra 1? I had a plan. Oh, because of that. I'm going to increase the population. So I don't need to put an energy guild in there. I will put a money. No, material guild. The thingy bob. Sorry. That's so that my energy goes up by...
Should we check your production levels?
Yes.
So energy should be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
But you get an extra 1, I think, for your house.
No, I get an extra food for my
Okay,
house.
so 9 energy.
A 9
All right.
energy. Yeah.
Food should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
If you can 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's not here.
Oh, there's no food there.
Yeah.
I was looking at my green dice.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus the 1, 10.
Yep. Materials should now be on
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10,
11.
11. My money is on 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And your science is 2.
2 plus 2 for every money guild.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Okay.
great. So that's just that and the agenda card, which is going to go there. Then I'm going to use that to spend and to put one of those tokens, and I can put it behind now because I've got the upgraded thing. So I'm going to put it there. That costs me 3 science to remove that one.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm not going to score that at the end. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
That works.
So, which one do I need the sector defence in? I think that one over there.
Here.
I think that one. So I'm going to spend 1 material to take a sector defence from there and put it in there.
So you take the sector defence from here
Yeah.
and you put it in here.
I've been very nice to you removing sector defence from there, right?
Great.
And then I'm going to spend my remaining science to remove a void.
That is population.
That one's the population
Yeah.
one. To remove voidborn population from, let's just remove it from here because no one cares about this sector. To increase this one and to remove the corruption.
Okay, nice.
And then that goes
Yeah,
back.
really interesting That house.
It's a fantastic house. It is a lot.
Me?
I think this should score quite nicely.
We're in a bit of a stalemate here because you've got this massive force here. You can take this.
Mm-hmm.
I could take this, but I wouldn't have as much left. The problem is if I take it, you can just easily walk in here.
Mm.
Whereas I think you could probably take that and still have enough for defence. I just don't. So here's a little bit tricky. So I was considering pivoting and going down here, but now Fran's coming up here, and I think we're running out of time. But you've played your conquest, haven't you?
I have no more conquers. I mean, technically, I could remove.
You've no more
Voidborn. Conquers. I've got no conquers either. I could technically remove Voidborn from a sector and empty it out. However,
I just don't
likely.
Just don't have the fleet power, and because we're playing a game with very few extra ships, other than the Phantoms. There are Phantoms available. Yeah. Okay. Right. Change your plan. Is this going to work? Right. Let's see. It might work. It might not. I'm playing innovation with progressive welfare.
Okay. Because that will let you do a conquer.
And I don't think I'm going to take another agenda. Although agendas are points.
Only if you get them played.
Which I can. We have time left. I have 2 cards left after this one. And potentially I'm going to be playing... that. So I think I'm going to spend a trade token. I'm going to do all 3 of these, and I'm doing the agenda. Right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 science to invent the Phantoms.
I think someone might have already invented.
Yeah, no.
Those are
Those are mine.
These ones from Temu.
Phantom Mark II. So I activate a fleet power and I gain 2 credits. So
he's copying
2
a
credits.
knockoff design of yours.
It's just terrible.
But that doesn't give me. Oh no! It does. Yeah, when I attack, I can spend a credit to basically build one of them.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that was that. Then I'm going to do this. So I produce science and I produce credits. So I produce 6 credits, which is overproduce. So I get 3 points. Well, right? And I produce science. 3 science. Right, so that's that done. I then get 1 point for every pure science guild and bankers guild, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get another 4.
Where are you attacking out of curiosity?
There.
No, I mean where?
Oh, where?
He hasn't quite decided.
Here?
Are you able to move stuff in before you attack then?
Well, I'm going to get a Phantom fleet.
Mm.
So I'm going to be going in with 2. I'm going to win the initiative because of my targeting. And then I'm going to spend that to deal 2 damage.
There's a sector
And the Phantom
defense
gives you
turret
some
there.
absorption.
No, the sector defense kills something. And then...
Oh, because you've got targeting, you can take them out
I can take both of them out before they attack me.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And you have the absorption from the thing anyway.
Yeah.
Absorption from the thing?
From the Phantom.
No, that's
only
advanced.
No, you haven't got advanced. Oh no.
And also it's only in defence.
It's
oh no,
on
absorption.
Yeah.
It's
so yeah, I think I'm okay. So I've done that. I don't think I spent the 2 food for that. Right. So let's do the attack. So when I do an attack, because of the Phantoms, I can spend a credit to basically deploy that into a Phantom Fleet, which turns up and says, hello. And one of the most misunderstood rules of the game is that people think you can only build ships at shipyards. And that is not true.
It's only the reinforce action.
It's only the reinforce action that says you build at shipyards. So, right. And then we do the attack. So we're attacking here. And I'm going in with these two, I think. Sure, let's go in with these two. So the sector defense shoots me and kills one of them. And then I use my targeting to get an initiative of 6. And then I use this to deal 2 damage in the first salvo, which kills them, which gets me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. But I will have to lose that at the end of my turn. I'll lose it now before I forget. So this is the, what's it called? I can't remember. Well, basically it's an observatory. We're looking at a whole series of void. So the upkeep for me is 1 more, but in phase B, and this is a little bit late in the game for this, but in the whole of phase B, I don't spend any energy or any materials on anything.
Yeah.
The downside is I cannot overproduce materials or energy. But I did it because it got me like 11 points or something. That disappears. Oh no, it doesn't. It's pre-printed. So there is a permanent sector defense in this sector. Right, so that's the attack done. And then I've got one more thing to do, which is to spend 1 food, 1 energy, 1 materials to take an agenda card. And then I will be playing that into there. That will go back to there. That goes to there. And I'm going to take an agenda card. And I don't know if I want to take a Psionic agenda card. I think I had my eye on this one. Yeah. Right. We are into the last 2 turns of the game.
So I do not need quite that many of them. So I'm going to use my old trade token. Now, I will, so I'll spend one of these funky tokens, overproduce science, get some juicy points, and then do one of the actions. And yeah, let's get it over with. I will do conquest. So I'm spending 2 energy.
Is it finally happening? Right, where's it going to go?
In here.
Okay, so you're going to go in with those 4.
Yeah. So 2 of them die.
Right. Well, are you spending any tokens?
There's no point. There's only one of them.
Oh, there's only one of them.
Yeah.
So 2 sector defenses.
Yep.
2 die. You win the initiative. You kill that.
I kill them.
There you go.
And then I win all of this lovely
all
stuff.
of this stuff.
Cool.
And both of the sector defenses go.
Yeah. And I get 10 influence for doing that. Ooh.
What you got?
This one. I might use that.
It's a fleet power, or it lets you move a fleet power into.
Yeah.
That is an interesting one.
So I think I will deploy that there.
Yeah.
And let's build a material guild here, please.
Miners Guild.
That's the one.
We'll get the names right eventually.
Maybe.
And I've been playing this for quite a long time and still haven't, so... Ooh. Oh. If only I'd spent the science.
Science or a point?
Well, no, it's science and a point.
Oh, science and a point.
But
okay.
I max on science.
Ah.
And then that will be... I'm not sure I need the energy, so I think I'm going to take a point. So that was one of the actions. Then I spend 2 money to get a fleet power. And we will... Yeah, I'm going to... Right, I will resolve. Oh yeah, I can't do that twice, but that's okay. I'm going to do my old favourite one, which is accelerate. But I don't have to pay the cost for this, because when it says...
Yeah, you can spend to it, yeah. Nice.
2 energy instead.
That's the improved pulse engine, isn't it?
Yep. So we'll do that, and I will place... Can I have another discouragement triangle, please?
Another triangle of discouragement.
Which is going to go here purely for points. And then move up on this track. So I will remove this corruption. And then place a starbase, please. Well, not really a starbase. The knockoff starbase.
Knockoff starbase.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Right, and then the final one of these. What do I have? I've got... I've already done that one, so I can't do it again. Oh, I didn't upgrade that, did I? Oh, no, I can do that. And then I will do production. So I move 2 of these back and get 18 influence.
18?
Yep.
What was that from?
Just getting to the end of this track.
Oh, okay, right. 18's big. You all done?
Yeah.
Right, Fran, your penultimate turn.
And I've now realised that I should have put a money guild in there, but it's too late now. But I'm going to uncorrupt the sector and it would have been worth 3 points. And it was all planned and I failed. So I'm going to reinforce. I'm going to spend a fleet power to move, and then I have to... Oh, that's unfortunate. It's still worth doing. I'm spending a fleet power to move that up, which costs me 2 fleet power, but does get me 20 influence.
I should have spent.
And I will get a discouragement triangle in there. It's really annoying
In
because I've put it in.
Oh, right, okay.
It's really annoying because my next step was going to be to make 2 phantoms in there so I could get more resources at the end of the game, but I no longer have any fleet power, so I can't do that. And I might do that actually. So yeah, I'll spend the energy, which is going to be money, to put a triangle in there, because then I can move some phantoms around. Actually, no, the triangle in there is no use. And I put the triangle in there. Sorry, other way around. It doesn't really matter, because then
Take to defence.
Take to defence.
Yep.
Because then I want to put a phantom. I can move phantoms around now.
Can you? Because
I'm doing bottom action.
Oh, so you're doing right regroup.
So I'm thinking, if I put 1 in there, and I think if I'm just that one, if I get attacked, I'll be fine too. If I get that attacked for 2 there, I don't have to worry about the absorption. We're equal, but that's fine. So I have one
Okay,
each.
so you're just splitting up the Phantom Fleets.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Because it gets me more resources, and resources are worth half a point at the end of the round. And if I put it in material, they're worth extra for me. Yes, that worked.
You all done?
Yes.
Right, so
I might even be able to feed myself.
I am a bit scuppered here with just not having enough force on the board. So let's try this. Let's shake things up a bit. I'm going to play reinforcements with that, and I think I'm also going to use all 3 actions. So I've got all 3 actions of that and that. Mm-hmm. I'll do this first because that's the easy one. Activate a fleet power. Place. So I can't have more than 1 starbase per thing. So it's going to be a sector defense. Put it here. That's that done. Then I'm going to deactivate a fleet power to move up on one of my tracks, and because I need that track to be there for 5 points, but then again I'm going to get attacked by 3. 3's not good, because if 3 come in here, 1 dies, there's still 2, I win the initiative, I kill 1, but then it kills me. So I think I'm going to move that up. So I've done that, I've done that. And I get to add another sector defense. Sector defense is everywhere. I want to put more here, but I can't. Then I'm mustering. Now this normally costs 2 materials, but it doesn't cost me anything because I'm looking at the void. So I basically get to deploy these wherever I've got shipyards, which is there and there. So, well, that can be a Phantom. Why not?
You got one there as well.
Yeah, but I've only got 2. I've only got 2 cubes.
You just in case Mark decides to attack you on his last turn.
Or maybe he's thinking of attacking me.
So that goes there, that goes there. And then I spend 1 energy, except I don't spend 1 energy because I've got this, so I don't spend anything, and I get to regroup 5. So that can go into there as a corvette. Right, so now I've got loads of things, and with 1 turn left.
Is there only 1 turn left?
There's 1 turn left. And I get to deploy a sector defense, which is they're just everywhere.
I hope you've got the money, the food.
I mean, am I getting points for sector defenses? Yes. Every pure installation is 2 points. So this is a lot of points at the end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this gets tucked because it's a different type than the others. And then that goes back, and that goes back, and we are now on the last turn of the game. Right. See, if I were you, Mark, I'd be a bit worried about all of this. Because that's a lot of ships there. Didn't I get to do a regroup?
I did.
I have. Oh no, and I did. I moved that to there. The question is, do I want to?
Well, they can all go into the same sector if you.
I could put those in there.
Yeah.
Because.
You could attack because then you've got more choices.
Whereas I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do that.
No.
Or am I? I mean, if I could do that, taking that's not going to win me the game. I'm going to get 10 points from Mark, and that's going to be it.
Well, they take 3 ships off you straight away.
Let's just work this out. Potentially.
Yeah, they're...
I need to know if you've got any attack cards left in your... Yeah. Have you played your Conquest?
No, I've got my Conquest.
You have your Conquest. Okay, so I can't just... I mean, I've got 3 You can't attack me here, can you? I got these 3.
No, I can't attack you there.
No. So it's absolutely safe to do that. So if I did do that...
So they take off 3.
Do I have a potential attack here? Because when I attack, I can spend money to have another phantom. So I've got 7 things.
But you've got to keep one in there.
One of them has to stay behind. So I go in with 6.
Yeah.
So
3 die.
I go in with 6. 3 die. So I got 3.
But they've got more initiative.
No, because I've got
you've
targeting. So I've got 3. They've got 4. I win the initiative. So they lose 1, I lose 1. They lose 1, I lose 1. They lose 1, I lose 1. I lose.
Yeah.
If I manage to get one of those tokens, somehow,
then you could do it. You can do it.
I can do it.
But will you then only have 1 in there? You get all
Don't
that
matter.
stuff.
Don't matter.
You lose it at the
I
end,
take the
but-
last turn. That's the reason why I've gone last.
You'll lose it in the skirmish.
Don't matter.
If you lose it in the skirmish,
It's fine,
it
'cause
doesn't
you've
matter
got
because
one
that's a
to-
corrupted sector. I mean, they may well go for a different sector, but you probably, unless it's a really bad one, they can go
No,
for.
they'll
Yeah.
go for
No,
that
I'm
sector.
going to do it.
Yeah,
It's fun.
and that's the other reason.
I mean, all the points on those bounty tokens, even if it's just 1 point on each bounty token, that's a lot of points.
Yeah.
There's 2
And
of
the
these.
reclaim tokens, and yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of points.
Okay. Last turn.
And then I will swoop in and destroy them.
Are you gonna pay conquest now then?
No.
Yeah, you go for it. Go on.
I don't know because you're after. If only. Oh yeah, I'll soften them up for you.
Yeah,
And if
please.
you donate some of the points to me.
Sure. Yeah.
I think my turn's going to be a bit boring. I think I'm just going to do progress. And I'm going to spend 2 science to research advanced mechanized guilds.
For 6
For
points.
6
Yeah.
influence.
Can you stop gaining influence now?
And you get to deploy another one of these.
Which I'll deploy here, which obviously increases everything by 1.
And you get a trade token.
And I get a trade token, which will be 2 of something.
So you could just take a bounty token because bounty tokens are sometimes worth a point.
Yeah.
If we're at that stage where you're thinking, actually, I just need points.
I think so, yeah.
I
Plus
mean,
it might be
you might
something
be
super
lucky.
exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Super exciting. Is it even worth a point? It's worth a point.
Yeah. I mean, technically, every 2 resources is a point.
If you
right?
choose that option, but if you're choosing the bottom option,
Oh, that's true.
Which I think
you
we'll
probably
go
will,
into.
yeah, because
Yeah,
that's worth
so-
far more points.
Oh.
Although that's
I'll-
still corrupted.
I'll have a point. Oh, stupid thing.
Well, but you can
You
remove
put it on
corruption.
there.
You can remove a corruption.
Yeah, but no, I can't because I'd have to remove that.
Oh,
Oh no, I could move stuff first. Oh, also, hang on, I'm doing progress, so I can get rid of that.
So you can just do it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, because of your sine wave resonators.
Exactly,
Oh, there we go.
yeah.
Easy.
Right. And I think
Well,
that's it, other than I overproduce science and get
3 points.
2 points.
Right, Fran, your last turn.
it's going to be even less exciting than that. I'm going to play production. I do get to remove my corruption from there
Because
I'm doing the bottom of that.
Okay, so you spend
spend 2 money,
and energy.
which is very frustrating because if I'd put my money guild in there, it would have been worth 3 points, and I didn't because I didn't think I was going to get that uncorrupted. And then I'm just going to produce. That produces 8 food, which is almost enough to feed me.
Presumably
6
I couldn't use
energy.
this because that would have to be declared at the start, right?
No, you do that anytime on your turn. Hang on.
And
Mark
10
might be
materials.
doing something else, but we'll let Fran finish your turn first because it's not going
And
to
then I
affect.
get 1 point for every uncorrupted normal guild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 points. Right.
Yeah.
What were you
I'm
thinking
not
of
that far
doing?
behind.
I'm thinking of using this to discard
Yeah.
to do reinforcement,
Okay.
because from what I remember, you can, if you don't have enough for doing this, you can take them off the board.
Yeah.
So then I could take one of those off, and then that would be worth 15 points, which seems good. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So I ignore this cost.
So you're
You are gonna
discarding
be
a trade
attacked.
token.
You are going to be attacked for more.
That's fine.
Yeah. Which
Right.
goes, well, you go back there at the end, which
Oh, yeah.
is the end, right? And that allows you to do one action from a discarded card. You're going to discard reinforcement and do that
Yeah. So I don't have to pay that cost
because of
where was it? That was it. Oh yeah, I spend energy instead.
spend energy instead.
Yeah.
To move up on a track.
Which is that one. So that goes back, and then
Why does that go back?
crossing this threshold.
Oh, of course, 2.
And then
So
I
you have
get
to bring
enough,
that
so then I
back.
take that one off.
Yeah.
But then since I have 3 advanced texts,
Yeah, 15
that
points.
is 15.
Yeah, it's worth doing.
I think
Disgusting.
even if I lose a sector from it, it's probably worth it.
And you also get to place a triangle of disappointment.
Which, yeah, obviously goes there.
Right, so you're now really all done.
Yes.
Right, we're ready for the big attack in the middle.
Oh, yes.
Although we've worked it out.
Oh no, I haven't got the right card. No, I can. So I'm playing Conquest.
Hey.
And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare, which costs 3 materials, but it doesn't because of this.
And then you're going to do this action completely.
Yeah,
ignore
yeah,
that,
forget
right?
that one.
Yeah.
So I move that to there, and then for this, I take one of the
Circles. of
salvo
weird
damage.
INS.
It's the other one, isn't it?
No, it's choice.
Oh, right.
Actually,
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
It doesn't matter because you're...
It doesn't matter. Because either way, it swings the battle in
Yeah,
favour.
yeah, yeah.
So I'll take one of the other ones just for
Just
something.
because we
Just so
haven't
we can
used
show
them.
them.
Just so we can. Right. So that's that done. Then I do this. I spend 2 energy, except I don't spend energy because of this. And then we attack. So when we attack, I spend 1 credit to have
Pretty.
another Phantom Fleet
Which you just about...
here.
Yeah, this is another one of the rules, people. Oh, no,
You
no,
can have
yeah.
more than 2. It's only discard down to 2 at the end of your turn.
Exactly, yeah.
So then we go in with... I'll tell you what, I'll just leave that one behind.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So we go in with those.
Yep.
There are 3 sector defences. I
But you
protect
absorb
against one
one.
of them.
So
Yep.
you'd
So only
lose
2
2.
of yours
So I lose
die.
2.
And it's got to be the Corvettes, yes.
Yeah.
Can't lose the Phantoms.
Right.
And now you have well,
They've got 4. I've got 4, except I've got targeting, so I
you
go
have
first.
9,
So-
effectively, yeah.
I kill 4 of those. They kill 3 of mine.
Yeah. And then you get loads
And I
of
get
stuff.
1 trillion points.
You keep in. You getting rid of that one.
Yeah.
It's gone up from last game.
Well,
where
it
you
was a
only got
billion last time.
Yeah. This is a much better return.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. And then I lose those 2 at the end of my turn, but I get 17.
And then you get 1,000,000 tokens.
Putting me on
Yeah.
1, 1.
These all come
4.
off though.
They do.
Yeah. All of the sector defences are gone,
I'll let you grab your tokens.
but I do get all of these.
And those 2.
Right. Okay, so. Whoa. Look at this.
You're
Keep
just
swap
taking
points.
points.
Well, there's the reclaim tokens. That's the important thing. And I wanted reclaim tokens that allowed me to put sector defences, because otherwise, you're right, I am going to lose it.
But it doesn't really matter. It's 1.
I think you lose one of these if you
Yeah.
lose it, but
But
Those
that's
aren't
not going
worth
to, unless
anything
you've
at the
got
end.
something that gives you points for
well, that's
them.
rubbish. That's just a resource.
Yeah.
That's take a trade token, but don't do anything with it.
Which will decrease your your
Where's the
consumption.
trade token?
Yeah, take a trade token, but don't get the bonus. It will decrease my
Okay.
upkeep, but it cost me 2 credits. So, sure, I'll spend 2 credits to take a trade token. I'll have the credit for that. So they're a bit rubbish. That one, I'll have a point.
Yay.
That one, I'll have a point.
There's one that's a point in a science.
That one, I'll have a point.
And a science.
And a science. Right, and then the reclaim tokens, unfortunately...
It's just, yeah.
I mean...
They're just giving you guilds.
They're just giving me guilds.
It's very rare to get the installations. It's
Is it?
mostly guilds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you might as well put them in, and then they're going to be taken by the void one.
They are, aren't they?
Or you could just get the resources.
Either way, it's not going to help me. So I just put those on.
You got a few points out of that.
I got a few, but I was hoping for more. Now, if I had that agenda that gave me points for reclaim tokens, I would be laughing.
Or
glory tokens.
glory.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to give me a glory token so that I can get 3 points, do you?
No. Right, I think we're done. So, yay, I'm in the middle. Look at this.
Points.
He's on his own.
All pile on!
Okay, so we go to evaluation.
Yeah.
Everybody with phantoms gets resources.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Never heard of them.
So it's
Don't
one for
believe in
every.
them.
One for
pure
every
set.
hex where it's pure and you have...
So I've got 5. It doesn't really matter what I take at this point. Actually, it does. How much? I think.
I've
1,
never
2, 3,
heard of a
4,
phantom.
5,
I don't
6,
think they're real.
7.
They're not real.
So I think if it's 5, I'm just going to take it in materials. No, because I'm.
Do you need the food?
No, I'm max materials, so I need the materials for my scoring. So I'll just take the rest on food. That was a shame.
Right. Mark,
Yes.
you're getting attacked for 2.
1,
2.
2,
His card
because he's
flipped
got a
over.
flipped card.
He's got a flipped psionic agenda.
So, here I'm fine.
Here you're fine.
There I'm also fine because of that. They can't get there.
Can't get there. And then you're
Here
fine.
You're fine.
I'm also fine.
Yeah, because of that.
Okay, front, you're being attacked for...
Right, 2.
Oh yeah, 2.
So here I'm fine.
Yeah.
Here I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the only other place.
I think you might be
That
less
doesn't make any
fine.
difference. I'm not less fine.
So
Because
2 come in.
I get an absorb.
This is irrelevant because they've got 1 approach absorption, but you're not doing any approach damage.
Absorption.
So 2 come in. You've got 2, but yours are advanced.
So I get.
So on defense, you both hit each other, but you soak it up,
Yep.
and then you win the
And
initiative
then
next
the
round.
next round, and I
So
get-
you're fine.
Yep. That's why I put that one
This
there.
is
and
your
did
home
my
sector.
6 defense
Fine.
there.
So yeah,
Yep.
you're okay. Me, I'm being hit for 2.
There.
No.
I think.
No, they go, yeah. Yeah, because here, they lose 1.
You have
So-
targeting.
No, actually, you've got targeting, so they got.
No,
But they
got
go in for 2.
Yeah.
So although I win the initiative, I kill one of those and then
But
they
you've got
kill
no,
me.
oh, you don't have an absorption.
I
I
don't
keep
have
forgetting
absorption.
that one.
I'm not you.
How many times have I said that?
So this is interesting, and we might need a ruling on this. If they went in here, they would kill me. If they went in here, they'd also kill me.
Would they?
Because 2 would go in. Oh no, because I've got targeting.
Yes.
Right. So we don't need the ruling, but I'm curious as to what would have happened if I didn't have targeting. If they went in there, they'd wipe that out. If they went in there, they'd wipe that
But
out
they take
and that
damage.
out.
But they take a damage, don't they?
But
There's,
So I think they take the one where they have less damage.
There's a flow chart.
there is a
for
flow
it,
chart.
but I can't
In this
remember.
particular case, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. They go in there. So I lose control of that sector.
And then they go in with, I believe it's. No, the guilds actually stay in there.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
guilds
guilds
stay in
stay
there,
in
don't
there.
they?
Installations.
And they,
go.
I think they go in with
Installations
two,
go.
two fleet
Yeah.
power.
Yeah.
So what happens when I abandon that sector is they go in there, but do I lose?
You lose a glory.
Which is not going to matter at this
It
stage in the
doesn't
game.
matter now, no.
Okay.
Which is why you often can do stuff for this
At the end.
You go, especially because you take a corrupted sector, you can't uncorrupt it, so it's not going to score
Oh,
you
that's
anything.
good point.
So yeah.
Okay, upkeep.
No, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I've got 11 food, so I think I'm okay.
11. And I have 11. 0.
14. Good thing
14 science.
good thing I have 15.
Okay, we've all paid our upkeep.
Yeah.
Right, so galactic scoring. Which one would you like to choose?
The one that gets me lots of points.
Okay, so 2 points for every pure installation.
22.
22. Fran?
I'm not. So I've got 27 resources, which would get
That would
me
be 13 points.
Or I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 16
Which would be
points,
16
so
points.
that's actually better.
Yeah, I'm going to choose that one as well, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 points. Okay. Agendas.
You missed that.
I missed that one, thank you. I'll have another 2. Right, agendas. Unfortunately, I don't score this one because it's corrupted. Mark?
I still haven't done that one. 'Cause I,
You've been trying all game.
no, I gave up at some point.
Oh, okay.
It's just, it wasn't fitting with other stuff.
I mean, he got a load of points from getting those sorts.
That's probably the win.
Right, so I get... This one is still...
I tell you what, you shout them out, I'll add them up.
Okay.
You're currently on 181.
I mean, I think he's won.
I think he's won. I'll just turn that. Oh, you're on 81 apparently. You've lost 100 points. Right.
9. So 9 for that one.
9. Okay.
I get 5 having got to 2 or beyond.
5.
Then this one, so does that that doubles the upkeep?
Yeah, because it's a sector.
I think so.
Yeah. So that means that it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, 20 for that one.
20.
Is it upkeep for all the upkeep? Oh, it's for every 2 upkeep, is it? Yeah.
And then another 4.
4.
And then 2, 5, 8, 11, 13 for that.
13.
It's alright, that's it.
How sickened are we?
232. Right, Fran, you are on 151, so you were 30 points behind. You
So-
need
80 something.
Not sure I'm getting that many.
82.
So that is going to be 20 points.
So start.
That is going to be 7 points. And that is going to be 10 points.
Wow, so you got 37 from that agenda.
Yeah. I've got, other than not having 2 band tokens, I've got some for everything.
Okay.
That is 6 points.
6.
That is 1, 2, 3. So that's oh, I put the Vanguard in the wrong place. Well, it's still 9 points.
9.
And if I'd played it right, I would have got another 6 points, but I played everything wrong. That is...
5.
No, I didn't get that in the end.
You didn't get 8.
No.
5, 6, 7. Why didn't I get 8 yield? I was meant to be getting... I haven't done that. 5.
Your food production should be 5.
It's my
6,
my
7,
energy
8, 9.
production I'm worried about.
5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10.
5, 6, 7,
10.
8, 9, 10. Which should have been there. It would
Which
have
is
been.
at that point,
Which is
so
that
yeah.
point. I knew it was. I forgot
5
I increased
points.
the population there. Which means half my production was wrong, but it's fine. 2 points for every...
Sector with at least 1 fleet power.
Is it
in
at least 1 fleet power, or is that just fleet power in it?
Let's have a look.
That has fleet power in it. Well,
Is
at
it
least
fleet
1 is the
No,
same as...
no. That's the really powerful one. It's 2 points for every fleet power in a pure sector.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
thought it was.
Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
16.
because it hasn't got the +1.
Wow.
2, and then...
You've
4
got competition
points
here,
for-
Mark.
And then I've just got...
I mean,
four,
this is a...
Four
The
points.
overtaken ring.
4 points at the end.
What was your score?
232.
228.
So
you
what you're
caught
saying
up massively.
if I had put a money sector there and had put that in the right place, I'd have got another 6 points.
Right.
So that money sector is what lost me the game.
Okay, do you want to do mine?
Damn
I'll
it.
shout them out. How many points am I on at the moment? 132. So I need to get...
101 points. You can do it.
Oh,
Right.
exactly. You've got to get 101 to
To get the
beat it.
win, yeah.
6.
Strong start.
3. 8. And that's my big one.
Okay.
Oh dear.
5. 8. And then 8. And that's it.
170.
Yay! So, final scores 170,
228.
228, and 232.
Yeah.
So basically, the new races are broken and they're way better than the old ones. Yeah. No, thank you for that.
And I should have had 234.
They should have made last game when I royally messed it up.
Yeah, I'm glad that I played this one. And what's really interesting is it is Cortazar, but the 2 new cards really make it asymmetric from all of the other ones. So that's interesting.
Because they're all like that, aren't they? A bit asymmetric, those cards.
They are now.
And
Because
they've all got
the
the
same,
extra
so-
conquest change, haven't
Yeah,
they?
the conquest change is new.
But
because
that's just separate.
That's a separate card. Everybody gets that. So yeah, so all of the original 4 basic houses now get
a little bit of asymmetry.
get a little bit of asymmetry, and then there are 6 new houses, of which you've seen 2 of them tonight, and you quite liked that one, but it is tricky to play, I think.
Yeah, because you've only got the 1 conquest, so you're not getting points by conquest.
Yeah, you need to be doing the...
Because your other way of getting sectors, you're not getting many points for, so you have to get all the agendas out.
Yeah.
Did you do the annexing?
Yeah, once.
Did it once there?
Once.
Or
Yeah.
was it there? It's one of those 2.
And you enjoyed yours?
Yeah, I liked mine when I actually did it properly. Because I think the first time I was trying to force it into something, it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then this time I was like, no, just totally lean into it. And still, I didn't quite do it right, because really, all of these should have been going up.
Yeah, but as Fran says,
Yeah.
you focused on getting 2 of them to the end, and that got you a huge
It
amount of points
does,
as well.
but this is one that I think you could get them all to the end.
Oh, wow.
Because you
Okay.
have the transhumanism, where you could basically do, I think, 2 or 3 track movements
right.
each time if you want.
Because
So it
you
was
play that
doable.
card, and that triggers actions on your other cards.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then you can just do track movements from other ones. So you absolutely can max those out,
Yeah.
which is interesting, because that's a thing I liked doing with other ones, of like, how do you go up the tracks a bit more, because that's always hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I like this one because of the fact that this transhumanism card gives you a lot more ability to just
Do whatever.
double down on certain things,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
which is interesting.
And you've seen some new text tonight. So we've seen the Phantoms, which are interesting. Ships that you can pay money for every time you attack to just produce more of them. And they produce resources for you in the maintenance phase. What other texts have we seen? We've seen the Pulse Engine, which is nice. You can move things around. We've seen...
Mind links.
The Mind Links.
Brilliant.
Which you did. So I'm struggling to separate your tech from your house. But I could have taken Mind Links.
Yeah.
And then I could have been doing all of that shenanigans as well. There's nothing to stop that. The new psychic agendas are interesting, because I took one this afternoon, but I didn't take one tonight. But you 2 did.
I have to, really.
You really have to.
Yeah, I didn't leverage them so much in this one, because for me the issue is that this one wasn't really a great start for me. That was just a random one I got, because it uses trade tokens,
Which you are...
I tend to want to use them for my transhumanism and other stuff. So
And I was a little disappointed that you 2 didn't attack each other. Because that's...
But I didn't have the conquest.
You didn't have the conquest. And you were vacating that because you were trying to come around here and take this.
yeah,
But yeah, these are really dangerous, because you need to be very careful
really
about
is,
them.
Yeah.
But they can get you a lot more points. We saw one of the new sites. Well, we saw 2 of them, actually. We saw 2 of them. So we saw the Psionic Garrison,
Yeah.
which basically gets you the new tokens. And we saw this place. I can't remember what this place is called. But yeah, taking this early would have
That
meant...
would be really cool if you got that early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One we didn't see is the Black Dark Matter Research Laboratory or something or other. So that is...
When you overproduce energy, you can discard a card to a action on that
on
card.
that card.
Yeah.
Every time you overproduce energy. Well, once per
Once per
focus.
focus.
And your
And you
energy
get-
goes up by 2.
Yeah.
And then there's
And then
the...
Paradise World is from the base game.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
that's an original one.
It's always good.
It's always good. But
Paradise World, I guess, is a clue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trouble with this one is it didn't work with my house, at
Mm-hmm.
least how I was playing them, because I don't really bother with energy and energy and what's the other one? Materials, because I'm mostly using food to avoid having to pay that stuff.
And you also got the
science and
tech
money.
that allowed you to ignore energy as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Because I had a lot of money guilds, because, hey, for me, I have a card where I'm producing food, money, and science and scoring all of them. Why not? Why not just go hard on money? So
Yeah. We also saw the new mechanized guilds, which were
those
really
great.
interesting.
They are awesome.
Because effectively...
They just boost all of your productions by one, but you ended up with 3 of them, so that's all of your productions.
It's like
by
15 populations worth of production.
Their defense.
Yeah.
That's the kicker.
So good.
Yeah, they're really good.
It's really interesting to let you turtle a bit more, because there's economic factions are definitely a thing in this game, and that's another thing that can help them sort of do that.
And then finally, just to wrap things up, these. I love these.
Yeah,
I think
used them.
These are my favourite bit, because they're nice and simple, they work, but they allow you to tweak things a little bit outside of the norm. So this is effectively a shield, is it? I think, like the shield's tech.
But it's own.
And this is like the torpedo tech.
It's I mean, that's only for absorption. So it's, but there's so often you'll be going somewhere that has set defense turrets.
If you're not playing with these, you will get into the situation where you're like, oh, okay, I can't attack because of, like the situation I was in. I can't attack because of this. And the only way that you can get around that stalemate is with tech.
Yeah.
Now you have another way of getting around the stalemate. And that's exactly what I had to do. I had to take one of these tokens. If I weren't, I wouldn't have been able to attack.
And in the game this morning, or this afternoon, I had a card, one of those cards that was getting me 2 of those tokens every round.
The other thing
I
is
didn't need them, but
I imagine those make PvP more likely to happen.
Yes.
Because it can be somebody suddenly gets one of those and you go, oh, it really just messes up my plans so much.
Add that and the Vanguard together.
So my conquest card, so you're not expecting it, and I can do one, get one, and then attack.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know I've got this card, so you know that I can get one and then attack. Yeah.
And they say with the Vanguard allowing you to jump around as well.
Yeah. And because of the fact that they get an extra absorption protection, it could be quite hard to actually get that out to play and not have it go wrong if you're not really watching what you're doing.
The Vanguard makes me nervous.
Yeah.
I like the double points. I'll take that. But the fact that it's got all of those downsides, and I'm not on the playtesting team, but I'm sure the designers.
I had the advantage because it was over here. Mark wasn't likely to go over here because he'd be isolated. No. He'd be so
for you,
isolated.
It was safe.
And there was no way I was attacking Mark because.
And in the practice game this afternoon, for me, it was safe. Yeah. But tonight, I didn't want to take it. I was struggling anyway to keep them out, and having them have one absorption, I was like, no, that's too dangerous.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are all done. So I know this was a long playthrough. It is Voidfall, and we've been showing off a lot of the new stuff. We haven't shown off everything that's in the new Voidfall expansion. There are other content creators that are showing other houses, showing the cooperative mode, showing the campaign mode. There's a whole bunch of extra stuff going to be available for this game. But keep an eye on the Kickstarter campaign or the GameFound campaign, whichever it is. And I hope this has helped you make a decision. Thank you very much to you two for joining me. Thank you very much to Mindclash Games for supporting the channel. And thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters. If you like the content that I create and you want to help me continue to make more videos, you can support me at patreon.com/gaming rules. But for now, we will say goodnight. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-byes.